she's always ashy. I'm just always gonna say that. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Monty here with another episode, another edition of Hey Chill, It's Just a Podcast. And we're here with another week, man. We got a fucking full panel today. We got a bunch of new people here. Well, a couple new people here. And then we got the old heads. Dickhead Ed over there. Get off your phone, Ed. He ain't paying me no mind.
Do you want him to share or not?
Hey, Ed.
No, I had to correct some things.
You had to correct some things.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
In the shape.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta alcohol. No. Too soon?
No,
right.
we don't do that.
We don't.
Anyway, moving on. So we got a couple new guests onto the show today. You know what I'm saying? So let's welcome them. Say what's up. Aaliyah, Tay, Tydrivetai, Stoner.
You already know it.
Dig the hat, bro. Like
Appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? It's my guy, bro. It's been a long time, and honestly, I don't know what has taken so long for you, especially to come onto this motherfucker, because I'll tell you, I mean, I've been working with Tay for goddamn minute, bro. It's been
about like
years, right?
Yeah, like three or 4 years, man.
What's the name again?
Tydrivetai Stunner.
Okay, I like that.
I mean,
Tay
so
Stunner, Tydrive is like, you could say that's a place. Tydrive, but it's Tay Stunner, but Tydrivetai Stunner.
Gotcha.
That's a place in Virginia?
Yeah, it's like a block. It's
Okay.
Like it's a person. It's in memory of my homeboy.
Okay. Yeah, I
Gotcha.
respect that.
Got you, respect. Yeah, and we always have like mad dope conversations too. Like we'll be chilling in the studio for a minute talking before we even get to work, man. Yeah. And the crazy thing about it is a couple years ago, I think it was 2 years ago now, we was in the studio. I started doing like live streams of sessions and shit, man. And he was in there with a bunch of his homeboys, bro, like just giving some straight motivational speeches to his homeboys, bro. And it was so dope to get that shit on camera, like, because if you go back and watch it, bro, it's like really like, damn, he really like spitting though. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it just seemed like he was just trying to pep his homeboys up, like, yo, we gotta do better type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so like hearing shit like that, bro, I like that shit, man. It's good energy. It's like trying to stay away from all the negative shit, trying to stay away from all the bad vibes, and you know what I'm saying? To just get your life together, do good shit, do positive shit, you know, and that's the message we gotta be putting out.
You was in the Joe Jackson working. You sons of bitches is gonna get this shit right type shit.
Nah, I'll be on that sometimes, because sometimes people gotta get that shit
You know what I'm saying?
for real.
Yeah.
Michael
Bring the mic a little closer
Joe.
to you, Tay.
But
Just slide it back and then fix that fucking. You see the filter? It's gonna bother me.
Oh, you
Yeah,
called
just
it a
push
filter.
The condom.
He called it a filter, y'all. He's being funny. Wow, he
really
fake.
like you, because anybody else, you be like,
Nah,
Fix the condom,
out
bro.
of all the times you called this man fake, this was the perfect
that shit
opportunity.
crazy.
Like,
it happens.
All right, you guys
sometimes.
call me Jesus Christ. Relax.
jeez.
I really be trying to tell my
Yeah.
I really be trying to tell my people and shit. It's really a mindset to this life shit, man. That's gonna make it easier or harder for you.
She got it. All right, we're back on track here. Everybody, we just had to get our shit together. All right, so quick, Aaliyah, hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
We were trying to get her on the show last week, but it was kind of last minute, so she's here this week. We're gonna you know what I mean? So we're gonna get to know both of these guys a little bit. Shit. Anything new, guys? Before we even get into it, anything new? How you feeling, Ed?
It was kind of a neutral week, for real.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
It wasn't really, ain't nothing really happened that was out the water. Ain't really nothing happened good, you know what I'm saying? It was just a standard ass week.
What about you?
I made a lot of money in tips. That's always a good thing. Being a good person pays off. Please do not think negatively, y'all. Y'all went left, right? Yeah, no.
She was in the club.
Nah. It's called being courteous.
Now the leather makes sense.
Boy, fuck you.
You weren't making tips before, but now she making tips. Come on now. You gotta put two together. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I wish I had the confidence to be a stripper.
They say that's what they all say.
I don't.
Until that poll.
I ain't gonna hold you. I wish I had the confidence to be a male stripper.
Come on. The next thing you know, they in there for 3 years.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I feel like being
That's
a male
a
stripper would probably be mad fun. Like if you think about
No,
it.
really.
Cause like, have you ever like watched one of those fucking like pornos where it was like a male stripper and he goes in the party and everybody starts sucking him off and shit?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's porn, bro. That's just porn.
I mean, but I'm
did
sure
you
that shit
hold
happens.
on? Did you see how he started that shit off? You ever seen them porn videos with the male strippers? And I'm just
porn.
like, damn.
Oh, the thing that just killed that is like, hey, you know when, and then when he finishes some shit you ain't
That's wild.
Hold on, what?
That's wild.
That's common? What the hell?
I'm just saying. I mean,
I feel like that shit would get tiring after a while.
I mean, you gotta dance around for like fucking God knows how long.
It's
and
only
then
you can only do the helicopter for so long until you just like, all right.
But
That's why a lot of them start doing drugs.
Exactly. That's where I was going. You got to be pretty lit.
You can have. I mean, I understand type shit.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I was a male stripper, I'd take like a blue
Some
chew,
jobs
maybe a
require
honey
being-
packet, make sure that shit is extended to the maximum capacity, and just start hitting bitches with it. Like, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, all right, moving on.
That's what I mean by the content.
We'll get
I got to be pretty fucking
Shit
drugged
be
up.
wild though.
All right, so we're going to get into the interview portion of this, man. We're going to talk to Tay a little bit, get to know him, talk about the history of shit, our relationship, and who he is as a person, you feel me? So, first things first, Tay, like, tell everybody who you are, what you do, just like the overall of who you are first before we get into your life.
Most definitely. The overall of who I am, I'm Tydrivetai Stunner, man. I'm a rapper, entrepreneur. I'm a father. I'm just a real human being. We ain't even gonna get into real nigga, all that other stuff. I'm just a real individual, period. I'm just me. From Newport News, born in Newport News, raised around the 757, for real. So I really been everywhere, even like jail type shit like that. But yeah, for the most part, I'm just 757 bred, born and raised type shit.
So talk to me a little bit about like your childhood. So tell me, like, where did you grow up? Did you grow up here? Did you move around a lot? Were you stationary?
That's why that just tell you you ain't listening.
Yeah.
He said Newport News.
all around 7.
Yeah,
Okay,
nah.
all right.
So on that,
I was fucking fixing shit. Sorry,
yeah,
I was fucking.
Nah, but I feel you though. Like, I just say on that, like we were broke. Like people say they were broke, but if you can be broke in one spot, that's more than I had. You know what I'm saying? Like we were broke, like going here, there, wherever the fuck we could go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was just like that. But for real, for most people, like even watching other people interviews and shit, like I see, as a kid you don't know much, so it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it won't really
Kind of going with the flow of life at that point. Did you have like a 2-parent household? Did you have a single parent household?
Nah. Nah. It was just my mama. Like I had step. I ain't even gonna call them stepdaddy. She had niggas, but
Chips.
yeah, no role models type shit like that.
Yeah. So, as a child, like, because you didn't have that figure in your life, like the father figure, like or like I want to say a steady father figure, how did that affect you?
It did. Ain't nobody really had no daddy. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, especially like everywhere I went was poverty, and in poverty, like, really, like people ain't had no daddy. It wasn't really until I went and I moved out College Square, and that's like the border of Suffolk, like right across from Newport News, that I like my friends had their daddies and stuff like that. But everywhere else, like ain't nobody really had their daddies. Like,
Yeah.
so that's just how it was. Like my sister ain't grow up with her daddy, my cousins ain't grow up with their daddy. So
Did you have to like turn to the streets to gain a lot of information, or what do you feel like you?
nah, like I don't know. I believe like it's really like a mindset thing. So I always been learning from life. Like I ain't even really feel like I'm glad I didn't. I don't want to say I'm glad I didn't have a father, but me being who I am, the type of person, because a lot of people can't say that, but I'm glad I didn't have a father. Because a lot of people, when you have a father, you grow up within the boundaries of your father. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like whatever your father cool with, you're not gonna do what your father not cool with, even if it's right or if it's wrong. Like if your father not with it, like, and he really been in your life and laying law down on you, it's gonna be like, nah, my daddy, he ain't cool with that.
Do you agree,
feel what I'm
Monty?
saying?
You had your daddy.
I mean, but that's why I'm like, I can't like fully agree because like, but I can and I can't because like I can because there are things like I can see where you're saying where there's like things that my dad disagreed with that I would do in my life that I still felt like was like whatever, but I still did it anyway. I think just like growing up, you just kind of like as you mature and you get older in age, you start to make your own decisions. And I feel like regardless of who you are, there's gonna be decisions that you make in your life that nobody's gonna like. You know what I mean? But you type shit. So I can see where you're coming from.
Yeah, boom. On that note, it's like because everybody different. So and it's like, all right, being a boy, like growing up as a boy, it's like, all right, I give it like 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Like some people, it's easy for them to just like do their own thing, and some people, it's just hard to break from what the family doing. You feel what I'm saying? But growing up without it, I didn't even have to think about that shit. Like, it was just, I'm gonna do what I have to be my own person.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even like a thought. Like, and I'm glad because I feel like I say, I love hard. So if I had my daddy in my life, I probably would have. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm trying to be like my father. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because I know, like, I don't want to say my dad inspires me, but like I don't want to be just like my dad. You know, I mean, I love my dad to death. You know what I'm saying? But I like my own path type shit. You know, I kind of just, like, at this point in my life, I just want to be me. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like myself because I'm cool. You know what I'm saying?
You know the crazy thing about it, though, with stereotypes? When people don't have, like, both parents or they only have one parent, usually the father is missing out the picture. But those people are always successful, in a sense. Not saying, like, not everybody, but I would like to see the statistics on it. Like, I feel like some people, when you see them, and they be like, damn, like LeBron James, for instance. He had his mama. He didn't have his daddy. Then boom, he LeBron.
I think it's all about the environment you're into, and like, and everybody's just born different in how their brain works, and you know, shit like that. So, and I feel like, you know, if you have a strict mom, because I mean, I feel like there's parents out here who are just like very lenient with their kids, and they treat their kids like a friend more or less than a kid, especially when they get to a certain age.
They just won't respect authority. That's how that shit usually go. You treat a kid like a friend, they not gonna see the world. Like, they don't know what consequences is because they never had it.
Right.
So the parents might be like, oh, it's okay, you come in when you want to, but the law, you fuck up with the law, lock your ass up. There ain't no mommy, no daddy, nobody coming for your rescue. You belong to the government now. You know what I'm saying? But I think some people need that reality check. They need that, okay, this shit real.
Yeah.
I can either do the right thing, or I can have somebody tell me when to eat shit, piss, take a shower. You know what I'm saying?
Well, because, I mean, but discipline is just like there's such a fine line between, like, abuse and discipline now, to where it's like a lot of parents are turning to not disciplining their kids because they're just like, oh, I don't want to beat my kids. I don't want to put my hands on my kids. And I get it.
That's because we got our ass whooped.
But that's what I'm like, yeah, like, I mean,
got
as
my
a kid,
ass
I was
whooped
getting my
for
ass whooped.
everything.
Yeah, like, but my parents, they were, like, tasteful with it. Like, if I deserved to get it, then they would whip my ass.
Well,
but, like, if I didn't deserve it.
I feel like some parents
families
in our generation did understand the concept, but I personally feel like it's kind of like a generational kind of thing. Like, it's healed over time. I feel like some parents actually kind of overwent those shadows already to the point where they were able to raise their children and not, you know, discipline. Because me personally, I feel like what causes the issue is the anger. I feel like that's when people feel like they abusing their kids, when they mad at them and they whooping them. I do feel like sometimes you need to whoop them. Spare the rod, spoil the child. I stand by that, honestly. I do feel like that, because it needs to be some type of physical punishment in order for a kid to understand it, because not all kids do understand, hey, time out or take this away, because some kids just get used to it. They're like, oh, well, this ain't nothing, you know?
Yeah, I think it's like, it's more or less just like, you don't have to beat your kids if they do something wrong, but like, find disciplinary actions that work, as far as like, yeah, take their devices away, make them
technology.
Yeah.
Love technology.
Hell yeah. Like, well, a lot of kids are tablet kids now too. I think that's a pretty big issue. Like, a lot of parents are just kind of putting tablets in front of their kids' faces and just like, be entertained. And it's like, but when you take that away, now they don't know what to do.
Yeah, and I'm kind of guilty of that, because
Bring the mic a little closer. A little closer.
Oh, yeah.
We want to make sure
my kid thinks she's a YouTube kid.
So, like, she's on
like,
YouTube and shit, or like she's trying to make videos?
She was, and I kind of had to limit it once I started noticing, like, she was just doing wild, ridiculous YouTube kid shit. Like,
I don't know, man. They be getting paid.
Yeah, but we're not.
Where's the morals?
Like, we're not. So,
You know what I'm saying? It takes some time, but I realized that kids are probably your biggest supporters on some shit. And if you have some shit that a kid can get into that they can watch, because a kid would watch that same video 52 times. You know what I'm saying? I seen motherfuckers now that put videos out on YouTube, they only get like 13, 60 views, but you put it in a kid's face and they like it, by tomorrow you gonna have like 200 clicks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and the money right there. Like, look at the little Ryan dude. He millionaire. And
I apologize,
ain't
but
even a teenager.
I don't feel comfortable with exploiting my child over some money. Like, I don't.
But what's exploiting? Because I mean,
like, look at Logan Paul.
because the internet is a scary fucking place to be, bro.
But you got to ask yourself, most parents that say they don't want to exploit their child, but they exploit themselves.
Yeah, that's themselves. They're adults. They have no problem taking that risk.
What happens when that same child or their friends see, oh yeah, I seen your mama shaking her ass?
That's his mama. The child might have
to see them shaking ass.
Well, Facebook now, because it's everywhere. It's all over social media. You can't you can't skip it on any social media.
I get what you're saying. Platform. However, you just put it on the parent.
Before we go further in this conversation, let's hold on. We'll get to this part.
Oh,
no, because we went from interview to talking about this.
Yeah,
So
we got
let's get the interview part over.
You see what you done
We're done
did?
with the interview part.
The second debate you done started.
Nah, but that's good.
it.
That's good though.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's
it.
what we need, but we need it in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Continue.
All right, so tell me about like your school life. Like, what was school life for you? Were you a good kid in school? Were you bad? Did you finish high school?
I was just talking about this. All right, I came off as smart, like for real. But I was just telling somebody like, you ain't never passed, and then you be like, how the fuck I do that? Like, how the fuck I pass that class? How the fuck I get that grade? Like, and then I don't know. It's like I don't know. I feel like it's just fake. Like I don't know, cause it's like I never did homework. I never did a lot of shit that they said added up to what really added up to the grade, but I always passed though. But also,
Not the same way though. I ain't even
yeah, but also, it was like when I had got kicked out. Like one thing I always said to like how people be like, damn, like my teacher said I'm done. Like I ain't gonna lie, my teacher always just say like, yo, stop doing that. You smarter than this person. Well, stop doing that. And I'd be like, when I was younger, I used to think like, you a teacher, you just saying this shit because you supposed to tell me this. But when I got older and I seen how many people would be like, nah, this person called me dumb. Or people never really called me dumb. Like, I can't even lie about that part. Like, people, like, even when I got kicked out of school, my teacher, she held me against the wall. I was fighting. She held me like, oh my God, I can't believe you were so smart. You're throwing your life away. And it was just like, I'm just like, shorty, I ain't trying to hit none of that right now. But
I think that's just the stigma of like school though. Like,
what school did you go to?
Heritage.
Like I feel like teachers, especially, I mean that's their job. But school's just there. Like you got to have some type of diploma to do a lot of things in life. But to me, it's just like I didn't learn too much in school that I retained today. You know what I mean? Like I feel like school was just there to just like watch kids for the day and you know what I'm saying, type shit. Like because in school I didn't apply myself that much. There were certain projects maybe I did, but for the most part I was just getting by. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
School kind of bullshitted everybody.
After certain like 7th grade, 8th grade is really no point.
They bullshitted because they really didn't focus on the kids' talents. They just focused on what the state wanted you to know. There's a whole lot of kids that I know that are fucking. They not book smart, but they street smart. They can go out here and run a business. They can go out here and make connections and shit like that.
Well, I like to say I was the best of both worlds. I loved school, and at one point I loved skipping school. And oh yeah, that donut, it hit. How long did it take for you to notice that?
No, I noticed it, but I was trying to get your attention without saying it.
No, you could have said it. That's okay.
Yeah, it was.
I ain't gonna lie.
That donut
You graduated.
Yeah.
You walked across the stage.
Yeah.
You graduated.
Joe did.
You graduated.
I did not.
You graduated.
Barely.
All right, but you got your GED. I got my GED.
I did.
Everywhere is high school diploma or GED. When you take your GED, it's nothing that you needed to learn to graduate. When you take your GED, it's basically everything that you done learned from 7th grade down. You feel what I'm saying?
I actually learned that.
That's basically stating that in the common knowledge that you need to know to be a fucking adult out here in life is the shit that you learn from that age down. All that extra shit that you need to learn, that trigonometry, algebra, that's not on a goddamn
fun
GED
fact. When I was being a rebel in the middle of high school, they want you to graduate at the end of the day. I didn't go to not one class for a whole year. The next year, I finished that whole year of class in like 3 months. How was that possible? Because you don't really need that much knowledge to really pass them classes. I mean,
a lot of it is just like irrelevant knowledge and just like for instance, like English class, right? Why, besides spelling and shit, I get that, but like, why am I learning about like Edgar Allan Poe and shit? Like, what do I need this information? What do I need this knowledge?
Well,
that helps some creatives.
That's literature.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
that helps.
But what I'm saying is for my everyday life, am I using Edgar Allan Poe?
See, but that's
Oh,
why it's
actually,
generalized.
Actually, yeah, I guess
Technically,
all
you
this
do,
was a bad example.
'cause you're an artist.
Let me read.
You're an artist.
That was a really bad example.
Yeah, that
That was kind of like,
Of mice and men.
Yeah, like
What did I need to know that for? Why did I have to read that book?
like
Just for
certain
him
books.
to fucking shoot Lenny in the back of the head? Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Like,
see,
what-
but it was a good book. You remember
it
it.
sure as hell was. Though.
There
I ain't
you
gonna
go.
lie. And that
That's why
movie
you
was
learned
good
it.
too.
So there you go. You got something out of it. Like I said,
get something out of everything.
It's a 50-50 chance of
entertaining.
what
I'm saying,
kids get out of what they learn. You know what I'm saying? Do I use geometry anymore? Algebra? Trigonometry,
That's what I'm
any of
like.
that?
I ain't
No.
need none of
But
that
somebody that develops fucking rocket ships and shit like that, they be like, oh yeah, I remember this in school. This is easy.
Yeah, but they also
It's
have to
setting you
like
up for the future.
Yeah.
they have to like
Exactly.
relearn it
No.
in college. No, like
It's not.
For the possibility of the
setting you
future.
up for the future would be telling you how to do your taxes and stuff. Like we all know what
how to
setting you
set
up
up
for the
your
future is. You know what I'm
IRAs, how
saying?
to set
That's
yourself up for
wasting your
financial
time because-
success.
setting you up.
It's like a
Alright, it's kinda-
framework,
it's
but not
setting
the
you up for
proper
the future.
framework. At the
Right,
same
like
It's a
time.
waste of
They
time
could do
because
more.
it's setting you up for the future without knowing who the fuck that any of y'all really want to be.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like we getting you like geometry and all that, but we don't even we gonna make you do this. We gonna make all y'all do this when probably like 3% of y'all gonna need this shit.
But that's
individually.
The thing. I feel like they have the what
do
is it? The lessons set up to
aptitude
the
tests and
generation,
shit
if
like
that makes sense. Because I'm starting to take a look at how schools now are set up. Like in Hampton, I look at the fact that a lot of high school kids are graduating with high school diplomas now. Because they're trying to, not high school diplomas, associate's degrees, because they're trying to hurry up and push them into those career fields and stuff like that.
What?
I feel like at one point they just were like, oh, reach for the stars for our generation. So they're going to teach us all the extra hard shit, thinking we all about to be the engineers
They're
and rocket
giving
scientists.
children associate degrees out of
Yeah, they're
high school?
graduating
hold on.
with
Y'all
associate's
didn't have
degrees. What
That was
the
a thing.
How old are you?
I mean,
I'm 28.
I know that kids were
That was a thing.
graduating with college
But
credits.
that depends on
No,
the
they're
school.
graduating
Yeah,
with
what
associate's
city were
degrees.
you in?
I went to Charlotte, Mecklenburg County. So
That's the
Okay.
academies that they're a part of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't do dual enrollment of like
I
AP
mean, we
classes?
had like New
We had
Horizons and
AP
stuff like
classes.
that,
Yeah,
but
stuff like
it
that.
Y'all
wasn't
didn't have dual
like
enrollment. Like they so either the community college teachers would come to the high school, or you'll go like say after your last period, you'll go to the community college and take your
I
rest of
think
your
a
class.
few students did. They did have that at Heritage.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, but Heritage wasn't accredited. But that's what I'm about to say. Like where you at is like probably like I'm not gonna say that one high school in that area, but that's probably like the main high school. It's probably like maybe one other high school.
Oh no,
That's the only high school.
no, the Charlotte, we had like 9. Yeah,
Nine.
East
you
Meck.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah.
All right, see, no, that's a whole different. Yeah, that's a whole
Yeah,
different
East
bracket.
Meck, North Meck, West Meck.
Yeah,
That's a
Like,
whole different. That's a
That's
whole
also
different.
like because like
category.
up north, it's way different. Because when I came down here, I already had enough credits to graduate.
'Cause
Like,
y'all
and
took-
I was in 11th grade when I got down here, and I was already past the amount that I needed to
Yeah,
graduate.
my-
But
by
they
my-
still made me go to fucking school because I needed like
Why?
oceanography.
Yeah.
I did take
And
that
they
one.
waited until I was in 12th grade to give me that fucking
See, but I
class.
feel
it
like
made
they
no
do
sense.
that based off of where you're living, because I feel like being that we're on the peninsula with the Marines and the what is it, the shit. We're right here with all of the different Marine
Ocean?
shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like they was trying to prepare us for different certain careers. Like they wanted us to be in certain positions and then get mad when motherfuckers really just don't want to do that shit and
But,
drop
like,
out.
It just didn't make sense to me personally. 'Cause I was just
Exactly.
like,
Don't
why did
make sense to us because it makes sense to them.
Why do I need a 10th grade class that I didn't have to take at all in New York? Like,
We'll see.
and you're making me wait until I'm in 12th grade, and then I have to take the class with a whole bunch of 10th graders. Like, shit didn't make no sense to me.
See,
Coulier was a freaking creep.
For mine,
was
the
funny.
only reason they did it like that
He
is
was,
because if you wanted to play sports, like say, as soon as you hit that criteria of having high school credits, you were basically done. You could have graduated in January,
Shit, I
which a
ain't
lot
even
of
gonna
us
hold you.
did. But if you wanted to play sports throughout the year, like wrestling season was winter, spring,
Yeah.
so you had to be in school taking high school courses.
Yeah, but I wasn't
School
playing
fuck you
sports
up.
like that though.
Cause
I was-
school, as you go through school, it just really like making you really not understand. It's like, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of options that you could do in the world, but it's like they making you do these classes to where it's like, even if you know that you want to do this class, you still got to do all these other classes, which is gonna take your time off of. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on maybe what you really want to do.
Your electives.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like so. Like, if, all right, how many times it's like, all right, you know you playing football, but you can't play football because your grades fucked up. And you know damn well you're not going to need these things to really play fucking football. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, at the end of the day, it's like they say like, but you need to be, but you really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because like even with starting a business, they don't teach you how to start a business. It's like I say, the fundamentals that you really need to make it in life.
They didn't, yeah, but see, that's
They do now,
and
though.
see, and that's what
They
sucks.
do now?
They do now.
That
That's what I'm
sucks,
saying.
though, because
They
like when
teach
I
the
hear
kids
you
all
saying
of
stuff
this.
like that, it really is, I guess, the where you live at. Because I took a business law class in 10th grade. I took entertainment marketing in 11th grade, and like shit to kind of help you.
Yeah, they don't even have those.
Entertainment marketing or just
I know
marketing?
No, they do have
entertainment
different
marketing.
type of marketing.
No,
Miss Valerie,
Fuck.
Miss Valerie,
we
shout
had
out to her.
marketing. We had
Sports
marketing
marketing.
and we had like
Sports marketing. We had
yeah.
sports
What city
marketing.
did you go to school in?
Hampton.
No, him.
I went.
Hampton.
Well, I went to Rondout Valley in New York, and then when I came down here, 11th grade, I went to Phoebus. It was like a
Hampton.
whole,
Thank
yeah,
you.
it was
I don't
like
know
a
why he
whole
didn't just say
fucking-
that from the beginning.
No, we
Being
had,
extra.
yeah, we had all that, but and then even with the sports, like our coaches were able to come in that bitch in that class and be like, "Oh, you got a D or you got an F? All right, cool. Come with us real quick. Like, take you outside for 30 minutes and you running bleachers. Boom, 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 boom. Come back in class. Now you raising hands. Like, we had a resource officer, Mr.
Really,
Jones. He'll jerk your ass up.
It really matter where you go. 'Cause,
Yeah, it
like,
does.
It's like even from city to city in the 757, that shit different.
It
In
is.
Suffolk,
Yeah.
they got
Real
middle school
different.
football teams. They no such thing as no middle school football teams.
Yeah, we had that.
That's
Shit. We had
crazy.
modified football
That's
team.
wild.
I didn't.
We had modified, and then there was JV, and then there was varsity. So modified was 7th and 8th graders. JV 10th and 11th. I'm sorry, 9th and 10th, and then varsity was, unless you were good, then of course.
That shit is.
We had middle
We had
school
an
basketball for like
8th
one
grader
year.
playing JV for like 2 years. But our football teams up in New York, we had like 22 kids, dude. We didn't even have a full football team, bro.
That is
It was bad.
crazy.
Yeah, it was bad, bro.
Yeah.
Like my school, nobody wanted to play fucking football, dude. Like all the big kids were all fucking nerdy and too fat to play. Like they didn't want to play. They were all playing fucking Pokemon and shit. Like, and then everybody else was just like, fuck football.
Nah, you got your name through your sports. you know
Yeah,
what
the
I'm
schools
saying?
are different because of this, due to the city, because of the governments. For real, it depends like what they really putting their money into. If they decide to put their money into the education
Bro.
like that,
My school was so fucking white that our golf team was our only like good sports team, bro. And
Wow.
our track team.
In Suffolk, the curriculum is so if you live in Suffolk, sorry,
What, confusing?
it's slow as fuck.
Yeah.
Like dead ass.
I would believe it. It's the
moved
country.
From Suffolk I moved from Newport News to
I'm
Suffolk.
from the country.
And the shit they were teaching in Suffolk,
different
my
from New
daughter
York
learned last year. So she was like way ahead of her class. And it was like,
Well, see, I feel like
what the fuck?
the younger generation, they're going to be smarter than us because they have so much access to information.
Yeah.
Like I remember,
No, but
We're
that-
we're in the
but
middle of a
they
literacy
also have-
crisis.
they
I
have
was about to say,
access
that
to
doesn't
bad
even
info.
have like anything to do with what I just said, kind of.
Would you
Their
say-
curriculum is completely different. So city to city, like y'all was just saying, it really makes a difference where you are, because in Suffolk, they're passing you for
just coming to
Bullshit.
school.
pretty much.
They're passing for bullshit.
Yeah.
Pretty much, if you go to school and you're passing, like
That's crazy.
it is. It's way different.
Well, I know that they're like because kids' test
Sorry,
scores
sorry.
and shit have like a big
Sorry,
effect on like schools budgeting and shit, right? Like if the kids are doing well, then they'll get more funding. If they're not, they won't.
Yeah,
Type
that's-
shit.
Yeah.
But
So,
Suffolk
of course.
got money.
That's what the
I
standardized
believe
tests
it.
are for
Newport
real, for
News
real.
don't got no damn money.
But it's
No.
like, it's when I think about it, it's like geographically, Suffolk is like the biggest city in the 757. I
But it's so
believe.
rural.
Is it?
Like
I
like
believe
land wise,
It's rural.
land
I
wise,
believe
but
that,
it's like
yeah.
not a lot of motherfuckers
No.
really, you know what I'm saying? But in Newport News it's small, but it's a lot of people there.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, when I'm going to high school, and then it's like the location. Like, all right, I went to high school, 9th grade, 10th grade, Nesman River, Suffolk. I'm living out College Square, but it's like we the only hood guys in there. Like we the only hood that's going to the school. Everybody else is like it's like some High School Musical shit in there. Like for real, like people ain't singing, but I'll tell you, like band, pep rally, people eating outside on the
Yeah, my high
grass.
school was like that
You
too,
feel what I'm
though.
saying? When we
We had,
come
like, a
back to
whole outside
Newport
eating area
News and
and
I'm going to Heritage, we getting searched. If you don't make it to school on time, search your book bag, make sure you ain't got no guns in your book bag, locked down, you know what I'm saying? We making sure gang members ain't about to fight in the hall. We posted up in the hallway and stuff. It's just a whole different
That's crazy
it's
because
just-
that's how Phoebus became. You remember they didn't used to care about none of that. We used to be
Yo,
able to
my
walk
first-
in and
literally-
chill, bro.
Literally, my first day at Phoebus, my first day there, we have a fire drill, right? And this is literally 10 minutes after school starts, bro. First fucking day. Fire drill
Please don't
happens,
say
kids
this
outside
thing.
fighting.
Was it
Kids outside scrapping. Big ass brawl outside.
Was it a fire drill or a bomb threat?
No, it was a fire drill.
Oh, okay.
We
You
were
gotta
doing a fire
realize
drill.
you-
We were 10 minutes into
That
the, like
sound bad.
being in Mr. Richie's class.
But you got to realize you taking people from different streets, different areas, and you put them in a box. Now I ain't got to walk a different block to meet you. I could get you at school.
Them motherfuckers was
That's
waiting
going-
all
that's-
goddamn summer to fight. Apparently,
That's bound to happen. We used to have it where motherfuckers ride your bus. Motherfucker ride your bus to your house type shit.
bro.
Get
Phoebus
your
had
ass.
all the fighting spots. Like there was the
Definitely
fucking
did.
cul-de-sac, the like
Charlotte.
cut in between the cul-de-sac and shit. Kids used to go fight.
It's
And then
so
there was
many.
like
It's
back
so many
in the
cuts.
woods, back in like there was like a wood cut that people used to walk through.
That's
people
where I
would
walked
fight
through to go
back
to
there.
school.
Uh,
It was a cut that they actually made a pathway. It was a cut that we made a pathway by the football field. It was another cut by the baseball field.
Yeah, there was fucking
It was
cuts
another
everywhere.
cut by the driving course. That's
Phoebus was
crazy.
wild. Anyway, all right. So back on track
Those
here.
were
So
the
Tay,
days.
tell me about after high school and all that. Like becoming an adult. What was that like for you? That transition.
I was just about to say that, like to get into it. That's crazy. But basically to wrap that up, cause I wasn't grade wise, I wasn't bad, but I was bad like as just a kid wise. So I didn't graduate. In 12th grade, I got locked up. I got locked up for 3 years. I had just turned 17. My birthday in August. So 12th grade, I start school. I go to the pep rally in October. My homie Towel, Taquan, that's why it's Ty Drive. He died October 1st. I get locked up October 10th, 2014. I do 3 years.
Damn.
Yeah, my first. It's not funny, but it's funny now because my first time getting locked up, and I just like I'm saying, it's the environment that I'm
17.
in. Everybody be getting locked up and coming home, so I'm just thinking like, yeah, this is my first time getting locked up. I'm just about to come home and I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, be the man.
That's when they get your ass. And be like, nah, brother. go ahead and set your
Man,
shit up.
what?
You here for the long run.
So yeah, I really spent 17, 18, 19 in jail.
That's fucking rough. What was that like being so young in jail? Did you have a tough time?
Man, yeah, goddamn. All right, boom. So
You don't have to go too deep if you don't want to.
nah, yeah, I'll make it quick.
Now,
So,
don't be like
boom.
butter. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Don't be like butter.
Nah, boom. So I get locked up when I'm 17, but I get certified as an adult. So basically, they take it to adult jail. So also, when I get certified as an adult and my case go to the adult courts and shit, I catch another charge in the D home for fighting. So when you catch another charge in the D home when you already certified as an adult, they just kick you out of the D home. So basically, then I became 17 in jail with grown men. You feel what I'm saying? So in Newport News City Jail, you can't be a child on the pod around grown men. They gonna put you on the side and like basically in a fucking closet by yourself for like 30 days or so.
Damn.
And then ship you off to the regional. Now in the regional, they got a juvenile pod to where if you go to the regional, well, I think they closed the regional, so I don't know what the fuck going on now. But when it was still open, they had a juvenile pod to where you was on the pod with a bunch of juveniles. But this back in 2015 when I get sent to the regional. So at that time, they just put me on the pod with grown men, life is whatever, you feel what I'm saying? So to sum that up, yeah, I was fucked up. I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
Yeah.
it's like, I watched a lot of movies, so I thugged it out like I'm me. Like nobody can ever tell you, like nobody will know, and I'm just giving it because it's like, shit, I'm just a regular, you know what I'm saying? I'm me. But it was just like, should I thug that shit out? Goddamn, I really always tell myself, man, I watched too many movies. It's a blessing though. But it's like I already knew what the fuck was going on, so I won't never trip about it. And
Like,
I
what
just
else
knew.
could you do though? Like you.
Yeah, and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, I can't really trip because shit, it's just every day I'm getting closer to going home. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But being around, but it taught me a lot though. It really showed me all the time, like damn, like I'm wasting. And then every time you call home and people just still ain't doing shit, and they're like, damn, I called you 3 months ago, and you was watching the same fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
I think that isolation does that. It's a benefit to it because then when you get out, it's like, damn, I don't really need to hang with you because you still on the same type shit. You really not elevating yourself, and you get out and I be around you, I'm gonna be in the same situation.
Yeah.
So I think that's. It's not good that you went, but it's also good because you actually learned. Like,
It was
I'm gonna do better.
I went in when we was kids. I came right out when it's like everybody life starts smacking the fuck out everybody, and it's like at the age where it was like you can start seeing if you wasted your time or not. You know what I'm saying? Because like we done been grown for a couple of years now. So if you was doing something, you should be doing it.
What year did you come home?
I came home in 2017. So even with that, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's like I go into 2014. When I go into 2014, it wasn't Facebook Live. It wasn't fucking a lot of shit. Like it was, Chief Keef was cranking. Bobby Smurda just came out. Bobby Smurda wasn't locked up. Everybody was hitting a hot nigga. G Herbo just remixed Hot Nigga. G Herbo was cranking because he just dropped Welcome to Facebook Land. And when I came out, Young Pappy died. Everybody already was on that. Drake already smashed Meek Mill's Future Big. Everybody already on some scamming shit, and everybody on Instagram Live trying to travel and be. It was different. You feel what I'm saying? Like
times were different.
You realize how fast time moves when you gotta sit still.
Imagine that shit. That shit was 10 years ago almost.
Man, I'm telling you. So when I came home, it was just like, man, I gotta do something. But it was like me growing in as a kid, coming out as the age I was. It was just like learning, like really coming home thinking I know some shit, and life showing me like, boy, you don't really know shit. Like I'm about to show you something.
Yeah. Once you become an adult, life shows you that you don't know a goddamn thing.
The man who knows nothing.
It's like once I graduated high school, yo, it was just like, oh man, glory days are over. Now life is starting for real. It's like
you beg to be an adult just to beg to be a child.
Exactly. Like, because once you become an adult, you realize how shitty it can be. Like, being an adult is great. Don't get me wrong.
I was about to say, I wouldn't say all that. Like,
it's all right.
Again, it's all in how you prepare yourself for it. Like, you got time.
Yeah,
And I think people waste their time dealing with the dumb shit, thinking it's gonna last forever. When people think that dumb shit's gonna last forever, that's when that reality hits you. But if you already know, okay, cool, I'm a junior. In 2 more years, I'm gonna be on my own. Either I'm gonna go to college, or I'm gonna go to the military, or I'm already got a career set up. I gotta do something.
I feel like different though, man.
I mean,
yeah,
it was just because all of y'all was like, yeah, it smacked me in my face, and I'm just like, damn, you ain't like.
But you kind of saying prepared, like just kind of listening to you talk from the school and everything. They kind of
because
not saying like we're not in control of our own destiny because we are, but some things make that easier.
I would say it like this, because same story. My mother wasn't in my life. My father was alcohol, drug dealer, on drugs and shit like that. That is what made me prepared for what I wanted to do in life. I did not want to be like that. She already, again, she already knows. We have this conversation all the time.
Miss Sullivan gonna whip his ass.
I've lived with my mom 2 times in my life, and that was 6th grade and 11th grade. After that, we didn't see each other for a good grip until my daughter was born.
Your mama be in the chat every week.
Now because I have.
Yeah, she do.
Yeah.
Hold
every
on.
week.
Wait a minute. You said my mama did? Did you say
No, he said his mama won't dare. His mama wasn't there.
Okay,
She wasn't there.
Hold on, because I knew it was something where it was like she was out of the picture, but then hold on, no, she's alive though.
She's alive.
It was
Because then y'all were like, yeah, Miss Sullivan go get you, and I'm like, wait, no, okay, you just said something that was right. Hold on, right.
It was one of those things where she wasn't. Again, she was like y'all said, reality hit her in her face. Damn, I got a kid. I got to be a mom. Yeah. So instead of taking her 20s and being a mom, she was like, nah, fuck that. I'm in my 20s. I want to be 20. I don't blame her anymore for it.
You'd be surprised how many women actually do that. It's just that
I let that shit go.
They have support systems so they don't get
can't understand
blasted.
though, like that. When you say I don't blame her for that, like that take a lot of stress.
Yeah, because in the beginning I used to hate my parents, bro. I was like, damn, you put me in some. I never went to the same school twice. Every year was a different school, different city, different state. But also I realized, I was like, damn, I do not want to be like this. Yeah. So growing up, and by the time in high school, when they were like, oh, you about to be 18, you graduating when you 17. Damn right. I left my house at 17 on my own. I ain't never looked back. There was no, hey mom, can I come live with you? Hey daddy, can I nah. I just did what I had to do. If I had to work 3 jobs, I worked 3 jobs. If I had to eat fucking ramen noodles for a week, that's what I fucking did.
I kind of get him. I kind of get him on that point because when I got locked up, like even before, and people always ask me like, damn, how the fuck you get like this? And when I say, I be like, when I really look back, I always been this way. I just advanced when I got older, but when I got locked up, I was working at Wendy's. Like, I was 17. I'm helping my mama pay rent, but I'm already knowing, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm already having to set up, like, I ain't about to go through this.
Yeah.
That's why when I'm in jail and I'm calling them, it's making me more mad because I knew for a fact, like, man, I would not be doing this. I'd be doing this. I'd be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, So I definitely get what you're saying, because like, yeah, even before then, it was just on some like, I'm already seeing what the fuck I'm going through. So I'm already, that's what made me this way. Like, man, I'm not about to go through what the hell I'm goddamn going through. And my kids not gonna go through what I'm going through. But outside of that, how she say like, well, I don't know if you were saying it, but it was just like, when I got caught up, like I said, it was just like, it's something that you just can't act like. It is like, damn, I was playing. Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't none of that.
But let me ask you this. I don't want to know the details of how you got locked up, but did you take it on the chin, or did you blame everybody else for it?
Nah, hell no.
Because I see, like, my
I got
brother
locked up. I ain't gonna even explain it, but I got locked up because somebody was playing gangster, and like they play with my family, and I don't play that, and I still would not take it back to this day.
And I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? When I was in jail already, that's why even another thing is like I knew I'm in jail for some shit I did, but what fucked it up is I'm 17, we poor. I had a public defender. They fucked me up. I shouldn't have ever been certified as an adult, and when I was certified as an adult, I should have never been certified as an adult. I'm going to just say it like that, because no matter what, in the area that I was in, this being my first time locked up, I can get into details, but they could have kept it to where it wouldn't have fucked my life up, like me being a felon as an adult, you know what I'm saying? But having a public defender being broke, that's what it led to. But me being in jail, me understanding, like, boy, like, this life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing. Like, and I knew what I did won't, like, on some, again, even I don't do stuff out here. Like, I tell people don't understand, like, I don't do nothing for no reason. Everything I do is for a reason.
It's got a purpose.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was never like, oh damn, I shouldn't have been with them. Like, I had those times.
Everybody had those thoughts.
You know what I'm saying? When that
isolated.
Happened, yeah, when that happened though, it won't like anything that I felt like, oh no, I shouldn't have did, except like, I ain't gonna lie, I probably should have did better.
True shit.
Nah.
True shit.
Well, hey, I mean, if you don't regret it and you meant what you did, fuck it. Fucking you learned from it at least, right? That's really what matters.
I just don't like the niggas that blame the world for their mistakes, bro. I hate that shit.
That. Yeah. I mean, opposed to like even just going to jail for shit. I mean, people are just blaming the world for everything.
My brother was like that.
Like everybody's.
My brother did his bid. He was like, my family. I was just like, bro, we live the same life.
Man, you know people broke when you get locked up.
Shit. Fucking unplugging shit. So Tay, tell me about the music. Let's get into the music. This is the last part of this interview, of this part. Like, what got you into the music?
For real, like, I always like music, and then, like, I don't know, I think, like, growing up, like, music's so big in the world, I think we all grew up, like, even if you ain't grew up with them in your household, we grew up around somebody that you knew that was trying to do some music or some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether they thought they was gonna make beats, they was gonna be a rapper or something. So it's just growing up around people who like, oh yeah, like, he did this, you know what I'm saying, or he tried to do this, and I'm just seeing it and just knowing it. Like, I never really thought about being a rapper, but I just knew, like, all right, like, if I could think of a song and I don't know exactly the words, I make the words in my head. And even if when I listen to the song, it's not what they said, what I said still sound hard, you know what I'm saying? So I always noted that, like, damn, that just still sounded hard. Then when I moved out College Square, I had some friends that was like really doing music, like just local, like just doing music, but their music was so good. It was like, I could really listen to you. That's the first time growing up in Newport News, you had the rappers in them, but they was older, so I ain't know them. But when I was in Suffolk, like, these are my friends, like I'm coming to your house, I'm seeing you just, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing, and it's like, bro, this shit good. Like, y'all, I can really rap.
Yeah.
So over time, just being around all of that, I go to jail, seeing everybody pass time, seeing how the world going, seeing how music going in the world, seeing how everybody gravitate in jail. You only got the radio, just listening. Music it's just music. And then, like, it's a part of me. Like, I'm sad, I listen to music. How I'm listening to music, you know what I'm saying? In the mood, you listen to music. It's just like music.
Yeah, so, music is fucking
that was
everywhere.
A lot of music.
You know
yeah,
a lot of music.
Music is life, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I listening to interviews and I like start understanding, like, how people say what it did for them. Then you make your song. Like, when I like really made a song, like my first song type, and I understood, like, okay, yeah, I'm saying all this, but I know what it mean to me. But I also see how people take it to it. It was a rap.
Yeah. So, for the last question I have is, tell me a little bit about the Tin Man Tay project that we've been working on for a long time, bro.
Sure,
I'm talking like a few years now we've been working on this project. Tell me about that.
All right, so all right, no, cause you is I can't be. That's your beat. Tin Man Tay, that's Johnny.
Tin Man,
Yeah.
what you
So,
thinking? That's still my shit, bro. I like that song, man.
I don't even really know, bro. Like, all right, with you, we just recorded, and I'm bullshitting because I'm going through so much shit in my life when I first meet you. You feel what I'm saying? So
Fuck
it's like, and that's when like we'll get into that when, you know what I'm saying, later or whenever.
Yeah.
But it got to a point where I'm back in the studio. We back, and that's when you on Mercury, not Pembroke.
No, research. It was research first.
No.
Research Drive is where I first met you, and then Louds is where we did most of the project.
Yeah, boom. So when we get there, I don't know, I hear the beat, man, and it just was me. But that song, you know, that song led to the whole project, and it was just like every day after I made that song, or like even before I came to you and recorded it, it's like I knew it was a good song because I'd just be laying in the bed and I'd just be saying like, damn, Tin Man, what you think?
That's my shit, bro.
And then it's just like I just been through a lot of shit, and it's just like that's really me, like the Tin Man, like.
Before I forget this thought, that song you want me to try to sing on, I tried. I'll show you next time we have a session, bro. I'm not. I don't think my voice was working on it. I tried, bro. I was just like, she could probably do it on a whole different vibe though. Like, but what I tried to do, I was listening, and I was like, no, this ain't it.
All right. We definitely gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But it was just like on my mind. I didn't want to forget.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah. So it was just like when I just kept thinking about that shit, and it was me. It was just like even about the song. Like I learned like even how to make music. That's why the song is like most people like, oh yeah, you heartbroken. It's about a girl. But it ain't even about a girl. It's like typically I'm heartbroken just about how life be, how people be, how everything be. How you know what I'm saying? It's not really what I expected it to be. Just that, you know what I'm saying? Just the realization, nobody okay. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody out here just trying to get through it. People trying to get to you know what I'm saying? You trying so hard to make something that's almost basically impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like you dealing with so many people 365 days. It's not one day that somebody not gonna piss you off. You gonna be hurt one day. You feel what I'm saying? And you being hurt, the only people that can hurt you are the people that's close to your heart. If you don't care about them, they can't hurt you. So with that being said, I'm about to keep getting my heart broke, even though I understand that is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So
you know what you need? A 4 Loko.
There you go.
That will fix all your issues.
But for real though, like that is like that's my 4 Loko. That I swear that song. Like, every time I listen to that song, it just be like that's my understanding of everything I just said. Like boy, like I understand. Like it's just like
y'all want some gum?
Like that's how I feel. You feel what I'm saying? But
just don't chew
people
the mic,
used to say that to me though. Like
Go ahead, Tim, I'm sorry.
When I'm making the music and shit, people used to say that though. Like you just act like you don't care. Can I get one?
She ain't no damn
you
quarterback.
Act like you don't care. You just act like you so perfect. You did that. And then that was just basically my way of explaining though, like it ain't even that. It's just the fact that like I don't know. I'm inconsolable for real.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna take a listen to it. You know what I'm saying? You send me the link. I want to listen to Tin Man.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. We've been working on this.
Link.
I just asked him.
He just asked him.
Oh.
No, I didn't. He's saying.
First thing, I can't be sending links out to people when they want music. I just hope y'all understand this. That if it's not mine, I can't.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I was like, hold on.
Shit.
No, for sure.
You talking about? I ain't got a couple years. I can die any minute. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, since we've worked on this project, like I said, for a while, and then I just recently just like mixed it all.
Yeah.
And just going back and listening into all the songs, it's actually a good project. Like. All in all, and y'all know how I am with motherfuckers, bro. Like I don't like a lot of people's music. I actually like a lot of Tay's music. He's got a very different flow and feel, and just like a whole, you know what I'm saying, that I fuck with. But that Tin Man joint, man, that song is just always stuck in my head.
Pause for 6 seconds.
You know what I'm saying? Because I had to like recollect my thoughts of where I was about to go. No, that Tin Man joint, man, that was one of the first songs you did too, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was. But the whole project, it does kind of tell, if you really want to get to know him and like what he's going through, just kind of listen type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of projects I fucks with. But yeah, bro, I appreciate that, man.
No, I appreciate you for sure, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about the relationship shit in a little bit, about how important it is to like build relationships with people that you work with your friends, your family, and how to maintain those. But first, Aaliyah, let's talk about you.
Pardon me.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we gonna get into that because about the Tin Man Tay shit. building a relationship with him is a good part of why I could even go in the studio and do that shit, because I felt comfortable even doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Around him, I wouldn't have been able to do that around nobody else.
Facts.
So building relationships are super important. So Aaliyah, let's talk about you a little bit. Girl?
Let's.
Not me. So first thing, so tell everybody who you are. A little bit about yourself. Outline.
Well, I don't know. I'm just Aaliyah. I'm from Newport News, downtown.
Newport News.
I went to Heritage. It's really crazy. I don't know who you are.
I'll be in the cut.
Me too. Me too. But yeah, I'm from Newport News. I grew up downtown, Olive Street South. And I have little chitlins at home. I have a 1-year-old and an 8-year-old. And they keep me very busy. I've been trying to get into podcasts and stuff for a while. Like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
This is my first one, so I'm very interested to watch it back and see how silly I look. Because the first one is always the worst.
You get used to it after a while. You do.
Pretty solid. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna...
you know, I kind of eased it till like at the beginning, like when we originally went live, I was like,
Yeah.
But as we went on,
it's getting into the flow of it. Like I said, I mean, when you, especially because we're all new people to you also, so it's like a room full of strangers. So it's really just kind of getting in your groove and just kind of getting comfortable in the room and everybody around and figuring out what you can and can't say, you know, that because you don't want to, you know, make anybody uncomfortable type shit. But it's an easy vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I thought this
I caught it.
You saw that.
I caught it.
I thought you said say things that did make people uncomfortable.
No, we do that too, but like you got to get deeper into the conversation.
But you gotta.
feel me?
I would say you gotta be comfortable with yourself to know that shit though. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you just gotta have that I don't give a fuck attitude.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But also know your shit. Like we talking about a conversation or whatever like that. Have some type of info or
Because you
some.
will get called out.
Yeah, if you
sound
don't,
like bullshit.
it's gonna make you look crazy, and then
You will get called out.
we on live, and then it's gonna go on different platforms.
Especially me, I be calling out motherfuckers on some dumb shit, and then they be calling me out on some dumb shit, and we just it can get intense.
It kind of look weird, but like you know what I'm saying.
But yeah, I like it. I'm interested. You know, it was just a kind of jump in, just trying to fill everything out. So, but I like it. It's cool. You know, TED Talk kind of.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, it's like for me, it's therapy doing
No.
this shit.
Well, there he go.
No.
again.
Yeah, just go ahead.
No.
No, y'all not gonna let me do my vibe.
No,
Yo, cut me off
she's trash,
again.
Yeah, cut off.
and she's not supported.
I don't care. The song. The song.
The song was trash.
No,
Moving
the
on,
song is a
moving on. You
vibe.
guys are
Literally.
fucked.
It's a vibe all the time.
I feel like she should have had a whistle and a helmet on.
I'm saying, like, so what was your childhood like, Aaliyah? Was it like? Tell me a little bit about your childhood. You don't gotta go too deep. You know,
So, I would like to say I grew up tremendous.
You glue up or grew up?
Glue up.
Glue up.
Glued up. Glued up.
That's a new one.
glowed up.
Glued up.
So were you like
What's
an
the
ugly
proper
little
term?
kid?
Put together.
I wasn't ugly. I was just broke. Like, okay.
You're a kid.
Like my mama was broke. You know what I'm saying? Just like when I go back and look at my pictures, I look exactly the same. I just ain't have shit. Like I was raggedy a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And when I got old enough to kind of pay for my own shit and earn my own money and take care of myself, I was like, oh, okay. You know, for a while I didn't even understand the person I was.
I think
took me.
I went through that too.
Yeah, it took me a while to
Yeah.
understand, like, damn, you really like that. Like, you don't
Yeah.
need to. But that's because, like, when you're in high school and stuff, you know, clothes is important. How you
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
what you have on. And I ain't had that shit. Like, my mama bought me shoes at the beginning of the year.
Yep.
And tax time.
Yep.
That was it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I was lucky
Same.
busted.
You
in
got
school a
shoes
little
during
bit.
tax time?
Yes.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Usually I would get like a pair at the beginning of the year, and then we would get like a $250, $300 budget to like get clothes for the year.
For tax time.
Yeah. No, that was at the beginning of the school year.
Oh.
Yeah, all we got
Tax
was
time, we would maybe get something, but a lot of the times we
I ain't
were
get shit in
getting
tax
Damn, my
time.
mama was
Christmas.
that
But
hard.
y'all
Yeah,
about
at
to say,
least-
but you getting stuff for Christmas.
Christmas,
and stuff,
yeah,
though, right?
Christmas. That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was getting.
We love the Salvation Army.
Facts. I don't know about Christmas. Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Salvation Army came through.
Yeah.
On phone now.
Yeah.
It
Tax
did.
time.
Yeah.
It did.
Tax time for sure.
Yeah, no, Christmas time it was usually like I used to hate getting clothes, but now it's like shit. I embrace that like shit.
Not clothes.
You know what though?
Socks.
I did know.
No.
Nah,
Socks
but
is
see,
important.
Heavy on socks.
Socks is
every
probably-
year though, like don't get me wrong.
Hats.
For Christmas, if you
don't
want to
even
get
snow
me
that
a
much
gift,
down
you
here.
don't know what to get me. Get
Give
me
me a
some
pair of
socks,
socks,
give me
right.
some underwear, get me deodorant, or get me some cologne. I'll love you forever. Those are just like the necessities that it's just like underwear is expensive. I don't know if you guys noticed. This
Oh
shit.
my
Yeah,
god.
very much so.
Underwear, t-shirt. It's just men's stuff though. Let me tell y'all. It's men clothes that are so expensive.
Yeah, they are.
We can get away with anything. I can go to City Trends and whip up an outfit for $50.
And y'all wouldn't know. Y'all wouldn't know.
Because
Word.
females, they look at like how it's put together. Like they look at how it's put together, and if it's put together nice, I see females be like, "Damn girl, where you get that?
See,
Forever
but-
21, and I got this." For niggas, you ain't got that Lacoste, that polo.
But that's
Say
the
for a
thing.
female, it's the look. For a nigga, it's what it
I
costs.
disagree
Yeah,
a
it
little
gotta
bit
cost
though,
money.
because me
Wow.
personally,
Better not put
I
that
don't gotta
us
see
on.
designer. It's all about how you put it together. Because people can wear designer and still look fucking stupid.
Bummy as
What you
fuck.
saying for a
That's a
man?
fact.
Yeah, for a man.
Boom. Just what I'm saying. As a female, for a female, it's about is it cute, and for a man, it's about is it cute.
Exactly.
That's why you could wear fake jewelry and everything. For a man, for some females, it might be, oh yeah, is it just cute? For some females, it's what the fuck? How much that cost my boy? How much that chain cost my boy?
That
and
Michael
for
Kors
all
is fake.
niggas,
Real?
Is
and
that
for
shit
all,
real?
and yeah, and
Is
for
it
all,
real?
and for all other niggas, it's how much that shit cost my boy? Is that shit real, my boy? So it's just
Yeah,
different.
niggas really be competing with niggas. I'm
Y'all
like,
really
oh
do.
my
It's
God.
so
I mean,
sad.
you gotta understand though. It's a dog eat dog world in this motherfucker. You
For
gotta
y'all.
understand, guys. We always gotta compete for women. We always gotta compete for like to get that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different for women. Y'all can have like 100 dudes just line up who are all just trying to fuck. You know what I'm saying? But we're
And
the
it's
dudes
like
who
that
we
with-
all gotta impress
It
the
is
girl.
like that
It's
with
not
men.
We can
true.
fuck.
That is not true. That is not true. Females line up for men too.
Thank you.
No,
I
they
say
do.
this all the time.
They do, but
it's
they
true.
line
But
up for
the
high valued men.
that's not true. That's not true.
No.
How you
If
you done
females
said yourself
lining
on
up for broke
countless
niggas, then
occasions
I'm
that
good
why
on
y'all
it.
keep messing with
The broke
bums.
niggas got the biggest lines.
I mean, it's
crazy.
That shit
y'all
weird
say
to
all
me.
the time that why does it seem like y'all baby daddies be the broke bums and this, that, and the third, and then females say, oh, it's the D. I don't want to say that is the answer all the time. Not for me, it isn't. But for a lot of females, that is
Fuck
what it
that.
is.
It's
For me, it's not.
Boom.
But for a lot
When
of
females
females, it
say that-
is.
When females say that, that's the stupidest shit.
It is.
has to be a dumb bitch.
is.
Trying to be
No,
funny.
no, it's like this.
You be
They say,
surprised. The
"Why you
world is
fucking
full of
the broke
dummies."
Niggas? Why you fucking the broke niggas? It's the D. Show me the nigga you had money with that wasn't fucking you good. Like most females, not saying, but you ain't never fucked a nigga with money. What you talking
Exactly.
about?
You right about that.
You said it's the D for anything. Whether he
It
got
is.
money, whether he don't, it's gonna be the D.
You're right.
But you saying like, nah, you ain't never fucked no nigga with money, shorty. You ain't never really.
Let me
had
say
good-
this.
Not you, but like a lot of females.
yeah.
Dick
Yeah.
is not good enough for anything.
It's not.
It's a lot of dick.
not.
I mean, you say that now,
I'm not
right?
saying it.
You say
Right,
that
that's
now,
my point.
But like
Until I
at the
have you cooking
time
a
when you were
sandwich at 3
getting
a.m.
it, I'm sure that shit was
Anybody
everything.
can have
no. Okay.
You know how girls like, you know how guys they get but it's little. But when they together, it's like,
It don't matter.
That little dick will have you making a sandwich at 3 a.m. Because while you're with it,
You're in love with it. You're in love with everything
so
that's
it really
attached to the
doesn't
little
matter.
D.
That's what I'm saying.
Yikes.
So once that shit is gone, once the emotional connection is gone, it's like,
It's shit.
what the fuck was I doing?
Yep. You're
Nah.
embarrassed a
It's
little
not
bit.
a dick. I'm
But it
telling
was
you,
more-
it's
I mean-
weakness.
You're right. It's love. The false sense of love.
It's weakness.
Them
Nah, I
rose-colored
believe that's what I'm
glasses.
saying. It's the
Yikes.
dick. It's not the dick, but it's the fact of just not like the orgasm.
The
I mean, not it's
feeling.
Well, I
like yeah,
wasn't
it's the
even-
feeling.
I
Because I
mean,
ain't gonna say the
I
orgasm,
mean,
but it's
the
like
size
it's just the
also,
feeling.
If a motherfucker knows how to fuck, then it's just because they know how to fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you could have a huge dick, but like, shit, do you still know how to fuck? You know what I'm saying?
No.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh.
When a nigga
When-
say,
I'm saying,
money
like-
make me fuck different.
I'm saying
Money
for
make
y'all,
me
like-
look different. Infamous, boy. That shit
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. All right. Anyway, moving on from that.
All I'm gonna say is girth matters. It does.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, because if you have like fucking this going in and out, like, what are you gonna do with that?
Exactly.
So like, I
Girth
don't.
matters.
The same thing they do with their own fingers. What you think they doing?
Yeah, but that's when you gotta. Cause, I mean, most girls I be seeing they got the 2 going.
lot of
All right.
girls
All right,
not
boom.
do that.
All right, damn. Cause I ain't really want to get into this though, but cause I'm a nigga, so I ain't tripping and I don't care, cause I'm good. But
Right.
what I need
Let's
a
say
lot of females to know.
Right. I'm scared.
See, now you
I'm
doing black
nervous.
couch energy. Go ahead, G.
It's like this.
Is he being sassy? I'm just kidding.
Nah,
Okay,
'cause a
continue.
lot of niggas not gonna tell a lot of females, but baby, it's like you gotta have snapback action. A lot of females don't have snapback action.
Yeah.
They don't tell the. You saying niggas don't tell the truth?
Yeah, they don't tell
Most
the truth.
niggas don't
Or
tell
like they don't even. A lot of niggas don't be understanding. A lot of niggas don't be understanding why it's like it could be okay, but it's like that shit that you looking for. Why a nigga might not be going crazy, or I ain't gonna even say that. It's like, cause even outside of that, you gotta know how to fuck too. Cause don't nobody just wanna like. A lot of females just know how to take dick, but you don't know how to have sex. Like you don't know how to fuck for real.
Yes, bro. I have been with a few girls who they just bad. Whatever.
Okay.
But just
Table
know
board.
how to fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I can,
Hunched over.
Yes, bro, that'd be it. If I'm telling you like this, bro, if I go to stick your face in the fucking bed and I'm trying to have your ass in the air and you're fucking hunched over like this, I'm done.
You gotta plug it
I'm
back
done,
in.
bro.
You gotta hit him with a
done.
smooth
I'm
plug.
done.
said
I don't even want it, because now you're just like humpbacked,
It looks weird.
and it does. Like
You gotta realize, bro. Like you gotta realize, as a man, we see all y'all's parts. We see everything, and especially in certain positions. So when that hunchback, you
That's
like,
why I like to record.
So I'm like,
I
you
see-
gotta
I wanna
learn
see
how
what
to
it
arch
looks
that
like
shit,
sometimes.
shorty, or else that shit gonna be looking weird. Cause I've done that. It was this white girl too. She was just hunched.
But as a
like,
woman, do
shorty,
you ever just wonder what it looks like?
Oh, I ask.
Exactly.
I
Okay.
ask questions.
I ask questions.
I'm like, hey,
Exactly.
when you did that, what did it look like?
I
we
ask for
see the
video
brown-
footage.
We see the brown.
I
hole
want to
of
see what it look
destruction.
like.
We see
And then y'all don't
everything.
record with y'all people? Y'all don't just go back and reflect?
Yeah.
I personally like to.
I like
Especially
footage.
like now that I'm getting older, I'm just like, if I'm like fucking with a shorty,
think
like,
it
yo,
is
we gotta at
everything.
least like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta
I
like.
think it's
Well, I don't know, because I was doing it at like 18, 19.
I don't know.
Yeah,
The
but
first
like
time I
for fun,
filmed
but now
myself,
it's
I was
just
like
like,
21,
oh.
22.
These are legendary times, though.
But I was in love in 18 and 19, you know? I don't have many partners. I'm a lover girl, so.
Oh.
That's what we were talking about though. Like somebody you're like with, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 18, 19, I experienced that. That's
I
my
think
point.
I filmed with like 4 different girls, made videos. I still got one of those on my phone somewhere.
Aw.
But see, it's
Very cute.
like you said before. Back then, that shit used to be the tip of the top. Like, yo, bro, you know what I just did? Like,
Yeah, it's one of those things that I
When
do
you
want to
were
just kind of
18,
go
19.
back and then just
But
be like,
now
yeah,
it's
look at
just
how.
standard relationship shit. Like, babe, prop that up right there.
shit, it ain't
It's
standard.
a standard
It ain't
relationship for
standard.
me.
That's business. We about to make some money.
That's what I'm like.
Let's get it
what?
popping.
We going on a hook.
Some guys do not like other niggas seeing a female.
All right, put it
They-
like
they-
this.
I ain't
You
big
gotta
on
be
Not
that.
tender.
even for the money.
You gotta be tender for
Better
that.
yet, do you not look at sex as like a skill to an extent?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
if
you
you
know
want
how
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Now
that's
that
how
shit
I've
is-
always looked at it.
Females
So
don't
I've
put in the
always wanted to see like playback.
fucking the right
I've
females,
always
bro. They
wanted
don't
to
put in
see
enough
what
work.
it looked like, so I know what to improve in.
I ain't-
I've
hold
on.
always asked
Hold on.
questions.
I ain't really
Hold
big.
on.
I don't know.
Ed's saying that females don't put in enough work. Bro, I have.
Okay,
You
I put
have not been
it
with someone
like
where,
that.
like-
Have you seen those videos when the dude be like, all right, go ahead, stand up, get your stance ready, and stroke. 5 minutes. Pretend stroke. 5 minutes. Most females be like, my back
What
hurt.
videos are you talking?
Wait,
You never seen those
right.
videos?
You never seen
Where
those?
are y'all watching porn at?
No, that's
it's
not porn. It's not porn.
It's not porn.
Wait, what do you watch?
He'll
It's-
get his girlfriend and say, "Hey, look, just stroke for like 3 minutes straight," and she'll be like, "Oh, I can't. It's
Yeah, like
I'm tired."
They
I don't see
tired.
that
Like
shit.
they
Yeah.
be like, how do y'all do
Yeah, but
this?
have you not just sat there and tried to
Because
stroke
girls-
for 5 minutes straight and you were just like,
It is plenty
cardio.
of females
No, it's
out
not.
here that can
Shit
do
is really
it and
cardio,
outdo you guys. Studs exist.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I
They
ain't gonna lie
exist.
though.
Bring them into
I
the
don't even.
conversation,
Studs?
It's like-
it's a fake thing. They ain't got
I
no
don't
blood
really
in
like
there.
that.
You're
They don't
right.
have no blood.
Like-
you
Right.
got blood
Man.
from your brain going and
It
down
ain't.
there.
It
That
ain't
shit.
really
give you
common.
yeah, that's different because.
But I done had a female who was like, all right, normally, I don't really be tripping because it's like a female, like, I done had females who didn't know how to take it or a female who, like, you know how to fuck, but me, it's just like, baby girl, I'm
Thicker
the
women
man.
are
Like,
runners.
we ain't even about to do all that. I'm about
It's
to
the skinny
pin you
ones.
down. Like,
They
we ain't
can,
about to, you ain't about to fuck me. Like,
I hate
ain't
when
even-
they're just like
I ain't
twitching,
even-
like trying to like, no,
Yeah.
get back on it. What are you
All right,
doing?
boom.
Stop.
But it's like fuck me, like when it's sex wise, you know what I'm saying, or it's like a stamina thing, like And most of the times, I'm winning in both. Like, I'm going to keep going longer than you, and I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? But it's very rare. I had a female, and I ain't like that. Like, stamina-wise, she blew me out the water, and I'm like,
Why you didn't like that?
cuz it's like, chill.
Because after a while, it's like, have you ever gotten
that's crazy.
You make me feel like a baby. Like,
Have you
baby
ever-
girl, like, all right, hold on.
Yes.
Like it's just like,
That's
no,
when you're supposed to
come here.
cuddle
No, I'm saying,
afterwards.
have you ever had a
No,
shorty
she's
like
not trying,
after?
she's just still trying to keep going, and it's like I want to, but
It's like I need a break
can't.
for a second,
And you
like-
just like, yeah, and this is like, I'm like, damn, well, you probably go get another nigga. Just give me 2 minutes, like,
You ever
set
have a
yourself
shorty
up for
like-
greatness? That's
like-
what it was.
no,
You ain't put no
cuz.
Gatorade, no water on the
Man,
dresser.
hell no.
You ain't had a fan going, so it's circulating air and all that.
No, and I'm
Correct.
telling, I know what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, let me smoke right quick. Let me just get.
Oh, see, that's your problem.
That's what
No,
I'm saying,
sir.
like, let me go piss real quick. Let me just go like chill. Have you ever had a girl like
Let me
top you
breathe.
off, right? Made you nut and then just wouldn't stop. Like just kept going and wouldn't stop.
Brittany Harris. Brittany Harris, you are the
Name
truth.
drop.
You got 6
like-
kids. You got 6 kids now by that
For a
dude named
reason.
Malcolm, and I know why he did it. But yeah, she was probably the only one. She was my last one. Now I don't even let bitches suck my dick because it just don't feel the same.
Man, I got a video.
I tell them.
I got a
like,
video.
you're not the one.
We don't want to see that video, bro.
No. No, I got a video on Facebook, bro. Anybody who know me know my Facebook. It was probably like 2-3 years ago. I really explained this whole situation. Like, and I'm talking about like, but I'm explaining the situation because the girl really did that, like blew my mind. Like, she doing it, and I'm telling her stop. And she like, no. And I'm talking about I go gummy worm in her mouth, embarrassed. And she just still not stopping to the point where
You got raped.
that's
what it sound like. That's what it sound like.
That's what I said in my shit, you know what I'm saying? So
Had you on the bed like
boom. I'm like, bro, this,
Yeah,
like this shit feel like rape, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So whole time, but she going, it's like whatever she like, I don't know what happened, but I was just back, like I was just, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
It's
I was in
your body.
love.
You
I was
like
in
sucking
love.
your
I was in love.
You ever had to
I
call?
was in love.
You ever had to
in
call
love.
somebody and act like and be like make an emergency type shit? That was one of them.
oh, the fake emergency,
The
bro.
fake emergency.
Bro,
Why
yeah,
was
I've
that
done
a
that
fake?
shit.
He just said he was in love. How did that turn into
No,
a
like
fake
you
emergency
keep
situation?
going and you won't stop and be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna hit while you down there.
Hey, bro, call me real quick. Say I gotta come and pick you up. Yeah, I've had
Put
to
it
do
on
that shit.
speakerphone real quick.
I mean, I wasn't
Hey, bro,
in the
I
middle
need
of
your
fucking-
help. Like,
I mean, I done did that, but like, don't say it's like, all right, and on that note, it's like, it's all like a look thing. Cause in those situations, like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm feeling you, and it could be that, but it's like, in this situation, it was like, I ain't even expect, like, it's like, why are you doing this? Like,
so she made you fall. So
Why
she
you
made you
doing this?
You know how the crazy thing is? So she made you fall in love with her over the head.
man, yes.
That's crazy. Never mind.
Bro, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Dead
Fucking.
ass. But it's not just the head. It's like how she look, how she vibe, and the
Yeah.
fact that you did this too is just like,
Is she still in the picture?
Name drop.
no, she ain't shit.
There you go.
Damn.
Well,
She ain't
I don't know.
shit.
Don't name drop.
don't do it, right?
The Nooba News. I ain't trying to get nobody in
Nah,
trouble.
she from
Because I ain't gonna hold you, bro. There was
I
a
don't
shorty
know.
where
I don't
I
know,
was like kind of
I
in the
don't
same
know.
predicament. Like shorty she had that whole thing. Like after I nutted, she just wouldn't stop, bro. And I was just like, felt like at that point my soul was getting sucked out. And I was just like, God damn, like I ain't never have a shorty just like not stop no matter what I said. And I was just like, whoa, okay. So yeah, it made me feel crazy for a while. Then you got over it when it happened a lot, type thing.
Yeah, over
see-
the time, it's like, oh damn.
Yeah.
So you just gonna come
My-
in and leave and come back in and leave when you want to, huh? You
My
just-
mental,
okay.
my
I gotta
mental
get
be
over
too
this.
deep when that shit happened though. Like that drive home, you be thinking like, damn, how many motherfuckers she done did this shit too? Cause you don't get skilled like that overnight. That shit take time.
I try
I'm
not
a
to think
grown
about
man.
that shit.
I-
To
See, but no.
Care.
I try
Just
not to
But
think
that's-
about
stop doing
that
it
shit.
to
That was
other
my
people. I don't care.
It don't mean that she had to have done it with a bunch of other men. That was my point. I am the type of female that I'm with one person for a certain period of time, but I ask questions. Sex is a skill.
But you learned that
so
over
you want to
time.
learn.
So she
Well, I mean,
probably
yeah, you
learned
could've-
that
Yeah,
over
but
time.
not
Just
with
been with one person.
See, but nah,
Yeah.
all right, so what he's saying is your dude understood, like, yeah, I'm aware of you getting better.
No,
Like,
it's
I'm
I
good.
understood of me getting better. It's a skill. I'm asking you questions for a reason.
Okay, so as a female, your nigga ain't put you in some type of position. You like, you ain't never, in the last 3 years we done been together, you ain't never done no shit like that. Now all of a sudden you put me on the headboard and WWE in my shit. You don't think he doing that with somebody else? Shit.
Oh yeah, because
could be
nigga,
watching
hold the
porn.
fuck on now. Because if we've been together for 2 years and you ain't never put me on the top of no headboard, and you come and put me on the top of the headboard, you fucking somebody and you thinking about her while you fucking.
Type shit.
Exactly.
What is you on?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
No,
But I ain't had it happen, so that's the point.
No, because it's like
I wanna
if
try
you do
something
some
new.
shit like
Well,
that.
you tell me you want to try
If you
some
do
new
some
shit,
shit
don't
like
come in
that,
and just do no new
no,
shit.
and I'm about to get like, if you
Fair
do some
enough.
shit like that, that's
Yeah.
why man and woman is because like if you in a relationship with somebody, bruh, like a relationship, it don't work like that. No way around it. Like you tell your like, you see this, yo, look at this.
Oh yeah, that's exactly
Hey yo,
what it is.
I want to try. Hey yo, we trying this. It's a build up.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you can't
Once you
order
walked
it.
in, now the question
That's
is,
what it
where the
is.
fuck did you see this at?
Not really.
When the fuck did you get it?
Because females overthink that shit. They sitting there thinking about that. Like,
No,
No,
but
I can't even
because
enjoy the
anytime
porn.
you want to go around it, like it ain't like that's what I'm saying. Like they ain't that slow. Like it's on my mama. Like it ain't really that hard. Like because it's like if you could answer all those questions, she ain't gonna be tripping. But if you can't answer those questions, if you're doing something, obviously you ain't gonna
And
be able
don't
to
take
answer.
me-
I've been on the
Embarrassing.
opposite
He was
end.
like, yeah, I was watching porn, babe. And then she was
Exactly.
like-
I've been
Not
on.
embarrassing though.
But
Yeah,
that
but
look.
in some situations, like,
It's not embarrassing. That's
like
why you
why-
gotta say it because I've been on the opposite end where it was like, wait a minute, you've never done that before. Where did that come from? And it was like, oh, I saw it on porn. so,
okay.
so I wanted to try it out.
Try this shit out.
And that's where it was like, okay,
I
cool.
think that's a good
That
idea
is
to
so
at least
crazy
be
to
like,
me.
hey, we should try this.
That is so crazy to me. Females who think they're men watching porn is
yeah.
bad is
What?
insane to me.
Because truth be told, most ladies can't keep up with our sex drive, bro. I don't know for all
That's a
men,
fact,
but
though.
like,
That's what the porn for.
like
Exactly.
if I,
Look, I'm gonna need you to go watch a little porn before we go, so that way you last.
That's what I'm
But
like.
I'm
You
just
gotta
saying,
go ahead
like,
and
if
get that
mother
quick
niggas, I
bust
need
out
it
real
for
quick.
breakfast,
Yeah.
I need it for lunch, and I need it for dinner. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like 9 times out of 10, especially if you're in a relationship. At first, that first year, of course y'all hitting in the closet. Of course y'all doing it in the bathroom and doing it at events. But after year 5, you be like, God damn, you ain't
No,
busting it
especially
like you
if you got
It's
kids,
like,
you get
you
used
need
to this spontaneous
I'm
in the
about to say,
closet, and like it's
I really only like spontaneous. That's the only thing that really makes shit last. Like,
yes,
spontaneous
that's why sometimes
But
having
you have
kids
to
is-
know who you dealing with. It's
spices
really just like like I feel like the sex drive conversation should be a conversation at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because if you are with somebody who like to fuck all day and you are one of those people who only want to fuck like 2 times a week, y'all niggas need to talk
Hey,
about
look,
this.
hey, look, I want to make something clear.
He gonna cheat.
Pardon me. I want to make something clear on this
Ain't lying.
podcast. You women that nut one time and done,
women do
fuck
that.
you.
Yes.
It's women that do
Yes.
that.
Yes.
The whole they hit the whole.
You
Yes,
women
they
who
start
only
shaking and
nut
shit, and they're
and
just
then
like,
and hop
"Oh,"
off
the
and,
second you
and
move,
cannot go.
And the second you move, they're
You
just
are
like,
a disgrace to all women.
No.
Yes, you are a disgrace to like.
So now you walking out the house with blue balls and shit, and females don't know how that shit feel. That shit
I
hurt.
don't like you.
That shit. It put like
I don't
when you get
like
blue
you.
balls. It's like having I don't know how
No, I
period
also
cramps
wanna
are,
say
but
this.
it's
Tight,
cramps.
real
To
tight.
everybody
like
who's
that.
out there who's just constantly a fucking tease, fuck you as well.
What does that mean?
Girls who are like
What does that
constantly,
mean?
all right. Do y'all have y'all ever had a female friend that would talk dirty to you or like say dirty shit to you, but then just wouldn't let you get any further than like a certain, you know what I'm saying? They just talk a big game but really don't do shit about it.
Miss Yasmin from the
Damn,
5
bro is just named.
Yeah, he
I've
dropping today.
been through a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah.
And if this is
Jesus
what I'm coming on, bro, I'm gonna let it
Wait,
yes.
know.
If you
don't want
Miss
to get
Yasmin
exposed,
on
don't
the
do fuck
540.
shit. So-
We've had
that song today. I don't even want to hear it.
I've
So
had-
point being, for all of you females who are out there just fucking teasing, trying to get blue balls, fuck you too, because that's just fucked.
That shit is broke.
If you are gonna keep saying shit to me, I'm gonna fuck you, and if I'm not, I'm not going to be saying shit to you at all. It's just that.
That's too much effort for me. If I ain't trying to do something with you, then I'm not about to give the effort to try to.
Oh,
even
but it's
get you
not
up.
that. It's the
Nah, but
conversation.
It's it's the
It's
simple.
like
Really?
it's like if we sitting in the car, we smoking a blunt. You be like, damn, I haven't had dick in a while, and I'm just
Like,
like,
so y'all just get, I don't get it. Females
You know
get
what I'm
bored
saying?
and really just be like, oh, I'm gonna get him
you
excited.
know what it is?
She don't get
Females
excited.
get horny and then they hit up niggas and then the niggas take too long and then we wind up watching porn and then by the time the porn is watched it's like
I think that's
I
everybody.
mean,
though.
yeah, that's everybody.
so that's what it is. So y'all are singling out females but niggas literally do the exact same
No, we
thing.
got a post
Nah.
clarity.
No,
nut.
No.
I think
If a dude is gonna sit there and just be like, nah, shorty, I'm about to fuck your shit up, or like you just having conversations, he starts talking about his dick, and she's just now just like, oh, okay, no, he's trying to fuck. Shorties can literally just sit there like, I'm not even gonna name drop like Ed, but just the other day, bro, chilling with somebody that both of y'all know, and she just kept talking about how wet she was for no reason.
But you've already quacked that though.
No, I haven't. That's what I'm saying. No.
I know who he's talking about.
No.
You know who he's talking
No, you
about.
do know exactly who I'm talking about.
So when she said that, what you do?
The same thing I always do.
This is what she
Try to
does,
flirt
though.
back, and then she'll just be like,
Yeah, big dog.
like, why are you gonna constantly say this shit
Alright.
to me if you're
'Cause
not
you
gonna do
goofy.
anything about it?
Boom.
Goofy ass.
Females like
Apparently.
that. Female. That's why I'm sitting here thinking like I can't really, cause I tell a female quick like it's like, all right, if you doing stuff like that, it's like, why you telling me this? And it's like, listen, I'm gonna tell you because you need to stop talking about that because we about to get it cracking. Cause like this like spontaneous. Like I don't care where we at. If you talk about it right here, we about to do this right
But
here.
at the same time, you still gotta let it be known. Like, look, this is probably gonna be a one-time thing. Or the boundaries need to be set. I feel like any side pieces or any one-night stands that I've been with, it's always, look, this is my situation. This is what I got going on. Hey, we just in the heat of the moment. You want a nut, I want a nut. At the end of the day, it's a transaction. We both got what we wanted. We go our separate ways.
I mean, that's how it should be with every situation, to be honest. Like,
It
if there's
should.
any shorty that I'm just trying to smash and I ain't trying to like bring it any further, I'm going straight up tell you prior to that. Because if you wait until after, now you're in trouble. But if you do it prior, I mean, for me personally, as long as I tell you prior,
because then it's like, damn.
yeah, that's kind of fucked
what
up.
I wanted to,
That's kind of fucked up.
No.
But if you tell them straight up, hey, look, I'm just trying to fuck. Like, it's not going to turn into anything. It's just going to be this. I personally don't feel bad after the fact if she's still like, oh my God, but I want you. Oh my God, but I told you it wasn't going to be anything.
It just don't work.
So,
because I'm gonna tell you straight up.
I mean, but you've
I
been in
want
a
to
situation,
fuck you,
right?
and I'll be with you. But if I don't want to be with you after we fuck, I'm not gonna be with you. It's just like that. Like I'm not gonna say that I'm trying to fuck you.
It's like
He
you
said,
sucking a
and I
corn.
quote, if that pussy ain't good enough, I
honest.
ain't trying to fuck with
basically,
you.
that's exactly what he said. If the sex is trash, your ass is grass.
Y'all would do
Or
the
not
same.
even
Y'all
that.
would do the same thing. We going in the group chat.
Or not even that. Like it's like, all right, boy. Like let's say like we chilling, we talking, and we meet, and you don't, for some reason you don't want to go to your house, but me, it's just like if I ain't comfortable, I'm not gonna bring you to my house. We go to a room. So we go to a room and like the sex great. If the sex great, you know what I'm saying? But we take like we taking it serious, and now I go to your house and that shit dirty. It's just like, yeah, I'm not even about to.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Shorties with dirty ass cribs, clean your crib.
Yeah, like, we ain't about to
Clean
do
your
that.
crib.
Not even that. Like
it's
you
really that
wild. You
simple.
wild as hell. I learned a valuable lesson with bringing shorty to the crib, bro. I had one summer I was wilding the fuck out, and dealing with shorties you meet, and shit. And I invited a shorty to the crib, and in the heat of the moment, you tell them about it. Oh yeah, I've been living here for whatever. Anyways, I had a shorty. I was at work. She was like, "Yo, what you want to do after work?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna probably be chilling. Who's cooking for you?" Nobody. I might grab something to eat. Shorty got in my crib because I told her my back door, the lock
Why'd
was
you
fucked
tell her
up.
that?
Because it was the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Keep going.
And Shorty was like, she was like, well, I got something made for you. I was like, oh damn, I'll come to your crib later. She was like, oh no, I got it. I'm cooking it right now on your stove. I'm just like, bro, I'm looking.
Yeah, nah, I'd have been pissed.
She sends the picture, bro, in my kitchen, and I'm just like,
I don't like.
how the fuck? Why the fuck?
I don't like.
Literally, bro, cussed her the fuck out and be like,
You
yo.
want to be spontaneous, but you don't like people like that. That's spontaneous. The bitch broke in your house
You
and
gotta
made you
know I
dinner.
like
Yeah,
you.
but that's a different level of spontaneous.
enough.
Like that's
If I liked you, then that is like if we talking and shit, and like of course I'm not giving you no signs that I don't like you. If I was just
You acting like her ass wasn't in the camera.
like, well, you surprised, like, well, you just really,
nasty.
we've been talking and everything good. Okay, that's different.
Trying
But
to
if
get
you
the
know
view,
I've
baby.
been bobbing you and you know what I'm saying, like if you could tell, don't do that. Don't do that.
This shit's just weird.
So what did you do?
Huh? Like I said, I cussed her ass out and I let her know the boundaries. Like, yo, look, yeah, we've been smashing whatever like that, but you busting in my crib.
How'd she get in your house?
you missed that part. Yeah, you missed that whole part.
My latch was messed up, and we
Oh,
were going
bet.
out. We
I
were
would've
going
called
out in
the
the back
police.
smoking, and she was like, "Oh, your door's messed up," and I was like, "Yeah, the latch is messed up." She took it in her head and used it. But the crazy thing about it, I seen another female on Facebook. She was like, what type of crazy are you?" "Oh, I'm the type of bitch that look through windows and check shit like that." Females are fucking weird. But then again, niggas do the same thing when they get rejected. When niggas get rejected, I've seen motherfuckers break windows, come to your job, kick doors in. So it's just
crazy.
It's weird. It's just like, bro, honestly, at the end of the day, for anybody that's out there, if the person don't want to fuck with you no more, leave it at that. It's 7 billion people in the world.
But it's hard to break those connect. Like a lot of this shit, yo, people don't even really be liking each other for real. It's just the connection. Yeah. Just the the comfortability of being with someone. Like, what is it? They get complacent, and they.
Most people don't want to be alone.
Exactly. So they just put up with shit. People don't even really be liking the people they be with.
Only shit.
Where you ever seen a post like, you don't even like your girlfriend for real? That shit is really real. But like they just.
I ain't even gonna hold you like after like my last situation I was in. I can't be with somebody I can't get along with. Like if you first things first, I don't like shorties with badass attitudes. If you're just pissed off every day and you just have a fucking bitchy attitude every day, every little thing pisses you off. Fucking.
What are you doing though?
No,
if she's pissed off every day, why?
Literally, no. She would just like she had literally an attitude every single day for no reason. Yes, I'm talking about shorty. Literally, just woke up and had a bad attitude. Like
you got those type of females that wake up and
some females are young and they
that's
just
what
don't.
I'm like. It's just
you got
like
a female who you could tell her like some motivational shit all day, but in her mind, like even when she quiet to herself. In her mind, she think about all the shit that's
the bad shit. Yeah,
so it's just gonna fuck her up.
It's just
but that means she needs therapy.
But if
she needs counseling.
But if you mention that shit, females get mad.
See, but that's the thing.
If you mention that shit, if you tell a female, hey, I think you should go get some counseling or some therapy, they think it's like, you calling me crazy?
Yeah,
you calling me
from coming from you.
You got some females, they gonna ignore everything you said and it's gonna say.
I completely agree with it, but I don't want to make it seem. I don't like the fact that we're only making it seem like it's females. Yeah, because that's men do it too.
And men,
you can tell a man you need to go see it. You need to go talk to somebody about that. He's gonna be like, why do I need to talk to somebody?
It's all about how you say it though, because if I just walk up to you and I'm like, yo, you need therapy.
Exactly.
You're gonna take that the wrong way. But if we're having a conversation and I'm just like, babe, listen, like. I feel like you're going through a lot right now. Have you thought about maybe trying therapy?
Yes.
But a dude,
now we're talking like, you know what I'm saying?
You telling a dude to get therapy, he just gonna use that to get in good graces. Because I know crazy motherfuckers, and he be like, babe, you know what? I talked to that lady you told me to talk to, and I think I fixed my shit.
I will say,
follow up. It's not you told me. I'm not that. You went to go see her when.
I will say,
most don't. They be like, oh, he took the initiative. Oh my gosh.
I'm not all for always going to a therapist either, because it's a lot of issues that can be solved within the home, within those two people, with proper communication that really don't require a therapist.
That's the problem, though, is that
they don't know how to properly
communicate. That's the problem.
That is what counseling is for, too, because people are different. So let's say, okay, you grew up with money, you grew up with struggle. You guys love each other. That is the hardest relationship. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you grew up with money and struggle, and then you guys try to get together, y'all see things differently.
So different.
Those conversations will be more intense, and it may seem like the other is not understanding the other, but that's just because y'all think different. Y'all
exactly.
Well, it's also
but that's what understanding is for, and that's what's lacking in the world.
Well, that's also like
to help them better understand, because sometimes you need somebody from the outside that don't got shit to do with shit.
Of course.
See, but this is what gets me though, because I guess the only reason why I look at counselors, because I feel like, why is it that you need to go to somebody with a license just to tell you that, oh, you should try to understand the other person a little bit better.
I just told you why.
But why?
Because
it's more of a sophisticated environment.
Yeah, it's like right.
But okay,
let's say you get in an argument. Mm-hmm. You go to you call your homegirl, bitch. This nigga just da 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 da. Even like my homegirls, even if I'm wrong, they'll be like, yeah, you're wrong, but fuck that nigga, da 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 da.
Yep.
And then vice versa on the other side, he calls, yeah, this bitch done did da 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 da.
It's time to come outside. Let's go.
Let's
roll.
Sometimes I believe.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is more so if I feel like everybody is outsourcing instead of working on the shit that they really need to work on inside. When I'm saying like everybody needs to get understanding, that's exactly what I mean. It's not that hard to understand. It's just the fact that you don't want to, so then you go to a professional because the professional is going to help me, because that's the idea that's being pushed in. But you don't always need a professional.
I say sometimes it's good to go get a professional. Only reason why I say that sometimes it's good to get a professional when I'm just sitting here listening to everything is because no matter what, we got traits as a human that nobody can lie and say that they don't feel or they don't think. And one of those traits is when you know somebody and they talking to you, whether it's positive or basically positive, negative, however, or like it's telling you something about yourself, you gonna be thinking about, all the wrongs that they doing. So even if you understand what they saying, you know they imperfections. So it's kind of hard
wants to be
to take stuff from somebody that you know is imperfections. So if you can get a third party source of somebody,
I guess
that you
that's
don't
my point.
understand.
Damn, maybe I am just a fucking unicorn because that's where I feel like
and it may be that everybody does not have that mind.
That might be what it is because I feel
saying.
like it's so simple to. I personally feel like it's so people sit down to themselves and I feel like they sit in themselves rather than actually outsourcing and thinking about everything that's happening around them. If they actually did that, we wouldn't have to struggle as much.
That is why people need counseling because they can't figure out how to fucking
So you as a person,
though.
you just got to understand that like the way your brain set is, like you like right now, like stop thinking about like for yourself. It's for the world. Most the world ain't like you.
That's
you
what
are,
I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
you
the world.
are 5%
I want everybody
of the
to
world,
be like the world.
The most of the world, they need counseling because most people, even you still can't. You still can't get around sometimes when somebody talk to you, you just look like, damn, you're not perfect yourself. It's a natural human thing, but you still can understand sometimes like, okay,
but that's
I
the
got
thing.
the thing to understand, okay, maybe I need to look at the bigger picture. You could talk to yourself like that. Most people can't.
Sometimes you
so
need
that's
to
why
put
they
soccer
need.
bottoms on.
That's what I was gonna say.
Clear the living room.
It's really like it all boils down to maturity too.
I feel like that's where it is.
When you're seeing like when you have two immature people in a relationship, the only time that they're actually getting serious things off their chest and or grievances against each other is when they're arguing and when both parties are angry and can't get their point out correctly because their emotions have taken over at this point, and now they're just fussing and fighting and yelling and screaming and nothing's getting said or nothing's getting really done because at this point they're not listening to each other. They're just yelling over each other. They're just screaming at each other, and anything that each other is saying to each other is just taken into complete offense. Like they're just anything you say to that person is going to offend them. So it's like if you're able to like sit down with your partner prior to both of y'all being angry and have these serious like conversations as far as this is what I need, these are my needs and wants, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, and you're able to have these conversations, or if something's bothering you and you're able to sit down with somebody and be like, hey, this is what's been bothering me, and you're able to both maturely get through it. Because I've been through both situations where one, I would tell her what's going on, I'd tell her what I don't like, tell her what I do, it was a problem. Then I've been in a situation where it was like we were able to sit down and like maturely talk like adults and get through things, you know what I'm saying? And so with that being the case, it makes it a lot more difficult to be able to communicate like in a lot of relationships because in my opinion, a lot of people are just not mature enough to even be in relationships anymore. Especially with social media just taking over everybody's brain and everybody thinks that relationships need to look this way, look that way, and shit like that. What you thinking? Talk to me.
Social media and humans are creature of habit, and that's why people need counseling and therapy. Because I know your parents, they don't make who you. What am I trying to say? Okay, your parents. A lot of your behaviors are learned. Yes, you can unlearn them, but that shit takes time.
Yes,
it does.
And that is why sometimes people need counseling, because it kind of go back to what you were just saying about you trying to talk to somebody, your therapist's there, y'all can't see eye to eye and shit. It's because y'all see shit different. And 9 times out of 10, it's a really simple solution. But the big problem is y'all don't see shit the same. But that's because they have learned behaviors.
I guess, okay, better yet, because I definitely do believe in that in the sense of mediation.
Right, like if you grew up watching your mom, I guess, shut down. Because now, even as an adult, like when I was young, shit my mom used to do would drive me fucking crazy. Now I'm an adult, I'm doing those same things. Yes! So it's learned behavior. So that falls over in a relationship too. As growing up, watching your parents, how they were in relationships and shit, that shit rolls over, and we don't like to admit those things.
But we should, because that's how we grow.
A big thing about it too is when you go to a therapist is somebody who degree wise to the outside looking in, they should know themselves. So anytime you're talking to somebody, again with the human nature, is always gonna be the fact of you critiquing, and that's why most people don't tell people what they need to do. Most people, they see that you head into destruction, but they don't tell you what you really need to do or how you head into destruction because they don't know about their damn self. So a lot of people don't say that because they trying to figure out how to get their life together, so they can't tell you that what you doing is fucked up. Because also, if you go to tell people, it's like, if you don't even know yourself, which most people don't know themselves, it's gonna be hard for somebody to take your words into consideration when they just be looking at you like, shit, you lost too though.
Right.
I guess that's why I feel like. I guess that's why I personally feel like going to a professional when they say, "Oh, you got to go to a professional." I'm not necessarily. "Oh, you got to go to a professional." I'm on the side of mediation though.
No, I'm not. I don't believe in that because my mindset. I'm like I said, a therapist. That's why I did that. Like most people, it's like a mind. You trick them to believing that they know themselves. Yeah. Therapists are regular people. They don't.
Right. Exactly. They probably don't even know themselves.
Like John saying, they just know how to tell you how to communicate and get to understand the other person. But the whole time, even like when you leave that, it's still like a lot of shit that go into that because you have to really know yourself to understand. Like knowing yourself gonna help you communicate your problems to your partner, gonna help you deal with your partner's problems that they're communicating to you and everything. Exactly. Like it's just like how you take what they saying, how they take what you saying. It really goes all in like really knowing yourself.
Well, I also think like this is just my personal opinion that if your relationship is to the point where you need therapy, maybe you shouldn't even be in that shit. I'm not even gonna hold you because like
how can you say that?
Well, I don't know.
Because if you can't get along,
said that relationships don't last these days because people are following social media and shit like that. But if you're saying
that's just one part of it,
because statistically, after the first year is when the bullshit kicks in. Like, you know,
the puppy stage is over with.
In a year. That's when the bullshit kicks in. That's when shit gets complicated. No. And a lot of people don't. Yes. No. A lot of people do not make it past that complicated
The bullshit
phase.
Already kick in, but after the first year, that's when you tired of taking that shit, tired of overlooking that.
Yeah, the bullshit's been kicked in after like
that shit goes during the first 3 months.
That shit fair enough. Happened. That's when you get comfortable. All the cute shit is gone. And that is, I guess, when the counseling would come in because you can't. Some shit be so simple and we overcomplicate things as people.
No, and it'd be so simple. It'd be so simple as what I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
And it had a simple solution, but people are just like, fuck
so
it.
complicated or
There's
either just don't give a damn at all.
There's 1,000 niggas, there's 1,000 bitches out there. Fuck it.
Then again, that leads to being mature. Like that means you're not ready for a mature relationship. Like, because that's what I feel like everybody is at this point because of everything that we've all seen that's constantly being thrown at us. We don't even know how to love anymore. I really truly believe that people.
I do.
I don't feel like.
All right, I'm talking like people aren't going to be married. Majority of people aren't going to be married for 50, 60 years. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get married, how many divorces have gone? Like people are getting married at 20, 21 years old. They're divorced by 22, 23. Like I'm seeing so many people they're in love for like the first fucking year, like you said. And then after that, now they're just like, all right, well now I
feel like a lot of the marriages that are younger in our generation are not necessarily
people
due to
are in the fucking 40s, 50s getting married at 18 years old.
It's not due to love, but due to money.
80.
It's the army, it's military, it's benefits, it's shit like that. People are getting married and divorced for money, not for love.
Right, and then
there's no benefit for the man.
People don't understand what it really takes. Like people think like most of the time when you see people who've been married for 50 or 60 years and you say, damn, how the fuck y'all last so long?
They've been through too much.
They say, shit, we almost didn't. Most of the time they're gonna tell you, shit,
no, really. Every
we
time.
broke up, we done came back, we done not.
But you know the crazy thing about
it, just look like together. That means they worked through it. That means they were both mature.
Nah, this not even that. Most people at those ages. Hold on. At those ages, pardon me too. At those ages, it's like let's say you 80. Y'all, let's say you 70, y'all been together since you was 20, so that's 50 some years. When you say, oh yeah, we've been together for 50 some years, oh my mama, you cannot fathom how when they was 33, 35, 34, they weren't even talking. You thought you probably thought they won't go, but 53 years, that 3-year mark to them ain't shit. So we been together for 53 years.
You be surprised.
But people go through so much. You can't fathom what they went.
You be surprised though. So many people I've met married their best friends to the aspect where they can say they've been through ups and downs, but their ups and downs aren't like, oh yeah, he didn't cheated on me or she did this that. Their ups and downs are like, oh, they might have hit a financial roadblock, and they had to work extra hard.
Disagreements of lifestyles or whatever.
Yeah,
but they were able. That's what I'm saying is that some people are able to maturely get through these things and be able to communicate. Like
I just met a couple the other day
and
like
talk
that.
through these situations to where others it's just fighting. The second you piss somebody off or you disagree with them or whatever the case is, you have these little ticks that they just hate, and if you do it, you're just pissing them off. Like,
all right,
you know what their advice
different
was?
levels to this shit, bro.
I want to say it's like that's rare. That's not impossible, but that's rare. It's too many people out here for you to be holding, not you, but anybody. There's too many people out here for you to be holding on to that thought that that's what you need to find, because it's so many people out here. You're going to go through so many heartbreaks and be fucked up before you kind of find that person. You have to just
have to be that
let
way.
it come.
But what she just say? People are afraid to be alone. They don't want to be alone. They gonna deal with the bullshit because they don't want to be lonely. Personally, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather be lonely.
I think a lot of people are just dealing with people just because, for that simple fact that they don't want to be alone. Like,
they don't want to start over. Who wants to start over a relationship if you was in there for 15 years?
Exactly.
Nobody want to do that.
Well, even just being in a relationship for a year, like that's a lot of time. You have to think 365 days is a lot of time to build with somebody.
Your parents, they involved. Your friends involved.
The only thing that makes me want to work on something as a kid, and I'm not even gonna lie to you, that's the only thing that would make me want to try to work on a relationship, and that's only because I have so much love for that child.
This is where I
want them to have
like
the
business. Once somebody comes into my life, and I care about that person, once we break that boundary, and I care about you now I'm gonna care about you forever, whether we're friends, we're not, whether we're together, we're not. Like, I'm always like, I still have exes from like years ago that I still every once in a while like, how are you? You good? All right, cool. Like, I'm not sitting there like, oh, I miss you, I want to be with you, but it's more or less like
shut up.
Fucking head. Fuck ass. But that's one of my biggest downfalls, that once I care about somebody, I care about them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no matter what, even if you have a whole new life, you're married, whatever, I still care about you.
That's me too, though, because I can still care about you even if we had like a romantic kind of relationship, but I don't care about you in a romantic aspect, but I still care about you to the point where I check and make sure you're still breathing.
That's what I'm saying.
People cannot do that. You would not understand the problems that creates, because people feel like once I'm
starting to feel that way because I done had so many new girlfriends like hit me up or randomly add me as friends and think that I'm trying to like slide in or any nigga. No, that's not the case. I'm genuinely just sweet. I care about people. I care about you now because I feel like you're interested, like you're concerned. The fuck is
I had to show that
bold as shit. I wish a nigga would say how your girl doing. I'll beat your ass.
This world, it's a contradicting world, so you just gotta live your life contradicting. So that's kind of like where that Tim Man Tay shit come from, because it's like he's still living without a heart, and it's like, how the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But when it come to people like that, it's like, when I meet you, I love you, and I love you.
Exactly.
And it's just that. No, it's I love you, and I love you.
Yeah.
But when you cross me, it's I love you, but I don't give no fucks about you.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
The same way. The second,
it's just straight like that.
The second you do me dirty, I love you, but
and
like,
I love
stay over there.
Yeah. Once you cross me, I love you, but I don't give no fucks.
But stay over there.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I always have a certain sense of caring for you, but you fucked me, and I can't forget about that. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's why, like, I think I really feel like, I know sometimes in relationships cheating feel like the easiest solution, but don't.
No,
once that trust is broken, don't fucking do it. Once that trust is broken, it's no coming back, bro. What?
Yes, especially when it comes to cheating. If a shorty cheats on me, that trust is never gonna be like. There's a few things. There's a few things that like really like get to me.
You gotta be real about the situation. Why? At first and foremost, people gotta understand, why did you cheat? Why? Now some motherfuckers just do it to do it. You just want to do it to do it. Now, but I put it like this. Mine. Conversations ahead. All right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
The only thing that's gonna stop a motherfucker from cheating is a motherfucker that don't want to cheat.
No, really.
It's really no secret recipe. It's not. It's really just, if he want to cheat, that nigga gonna find a reason. Bitch, I stubbed my toe.
All right, boom. If somebody want to cheat, they gonna cheat. But you gotta know what is gonna bring them to cheat. Is they gonna cheat because, oh, he just like to get his nut off? Is he gonna cheat because I don't have the same sexual drive that he have? Yeah. Is he cheating because I'm a bitch? and I don't give a fuck about this nigga feelings, and it's a hoe that give a fuck about his feelings. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
I
niggas
just
are
leave
weak.
you. I'll leave you for all that.
I
But
really
every nigga
hate
ain't
that.
like
I'm
that,
so
though.
sorry.
But
Niggas are weak.
it's not weak. It's not hold on. It's not
How?
weak. It's not weak. It's not weak. It's not
See,
weak.
this
Because
is-
at the end of the
that's a problem,
day,
because
because at the end of the day, at the end of the day,
How you saying
females
that? Because that's mostly females. I'm just
females
saying
cheat for love. They cheat for love.
Them
Niggas
bitches
cheat
is
for
not
nuts.
necessarily.
That's a true thing.
It's vice versa. I'm not like picking one side over the other. If y'all were arguing like, oh, my bitch made me mad, I'm finna go get my dick sucked. Right? You a weak ass nigga.
No.
If a female be like, oh, my nigga made me mad, I'm finna go fuck
She's
this
a weak
nigga.
bitch.
She's weak. It's no discrimination. That shit,
I see
it
what you
is
mean
what
now.
it is.
I see what you mean.
I'm
Yeah.
saying like, if you, this is my thing. If you fuck with somebody and you're like, I want to be with you forever. We're gonna do this. This is gonna be great. You gotta put in that motherfucking word.
You
like
do.
it's really just
But
that.
if they don't put in that work,
Then leave. If
People
this is,
cheat.
we'll
It's
have
not
a
that
conversation.
a lot of
for
people
it.
cheating because
I feel
one thing that a lot of people don't understand, and it's like a difference. But what I was talking to about my homies, like a lot of people, even with these street niggas, like a lot of people got hate in their heart. A lot of people don't like shit. A lot of people, they're okay with seeing people die, but like you can't, like they're okay with knowing somebody died. Like I don't like you. Like if you die, like I wouldn't give a fuck. Like you okay with that? You okay with knowing like, oh yeah, this person got shot, and it's like, okay, yeah, I don't care. But a lot of people, even the people who carry these guys who carry guns and say they street niggas, they can't see somebody die in front of their face. That takes a different type of person. The same way, no matter how much people talk, oh, I just leave, I just live,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, you cannot
Just
see
leave.
you break somebody's heart. You cannot
Yeah,
just
easier said
break
than done.
somebody's
It is.
heart. So
a fact,
when I'm
though.
saying that to say,
That's a fact.
9 times out of 10 when people cheat is because you get into a relationship and you build this connection, this contract, and this bond with somebody, and over time you understand that
I
this is
hate
not
that.
what the fuck I want to do no
Contract.
more.
Exactly.
But
And
that's
that
where
shit
the
get into where you
And you're right.
cannot, no matter how much you know, no matter how much you in the right of wanting to leave, no matter how much the fact that it's just like you'll go and say, man, fuck this person. You can say it all in your fucking head when you around somebody else and when you by yourself. But when you get in their face, you don't have what it takes to break. They fucking
Let me
heart
tell you
and tell
something.
them, I don't
Let me
said
tell
it in
you
the mic.
something. No.
My bad.
Right.
My bad.
But no, I
He's like,
disagree.
you
Fuck this
Nah.
shit.
don't have what it
No, I
takes
feel like no.
to break a bitch heart.
I feel like she said, it's a weak man that doesn't have what it takes. It
goes
really
back
is
to
because I've
being
had
weak.
both sides. People
Sorry.
look at me and say, "Yo, baby daddy, oh, he was
triggered.
trifling for that." No, he wasn't. He was a fucking man for sitting me down, pregnant and all, and saying, "You know what? I can't lie to you. I am tempted, and I cannot see myself cheating on you.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to lie.
When I talk to
I
you, how
don't
do you
want to
feel
do
about
that.
women? How you
I
feel
do
about
not want to
women?
do that.
How you
And
feel about women?
What do you
How
mean?
do what do you mean? How do I feel about women?
All right.
I'm a woman.
I'm just saying.
All right, so how do you feel about you compared to other women?
How do I feel about me compared to other women? I feel like every woman has something to offer. I feel like everybody has something to offer. I mean, what do you mean? Like,
That's why it's hard to talk to you. Like, all right, it's not even like everybody got their flaws. Ain't nobody perfect.
exactly.
But I know I'm better than a lot of niggas.
Goddamn,
not-
shit done broke the mic.
And I'm not talking about being better than a lot of niggas because
Oh, hold on. Let me stop you there because I feel you. Because that was one thing that used to be people would get mad at me and say, "Oh, she thinks she better than them." And my mom actually did raise me to think that I am better than a lot of people.
no, you are.
because
That's why-
I am.
No, but this is what I'm saying. No, it's like this why I just try to tell. This is why you could just try to tell all my people and shit.
But
Like,
at the
it's a-
same
it's a
time,
subconscious
everybody else
thing.
got something to offer. So even if I think that I could say that I know that I'm better than them at this aspect of life, they might be better than me at this.
No,
Therefore,
All right, boom. But what I'm saying is like, all right, when you talking, it's hard to talk. It's like when we having a conversation, like when people talking, it's like you don't even understand that you better than a lot of people. So when people talk to you, you talking from your aspect of you being a woman, but it's like most women ain't like you. So it's like it's gonna be always an argument on like, nah, I don't get that.
No,
Nah, I don't
no,
feel
no.
that because you might not feel that because your mindset is different. Like, so it's like, all right, a lot of stuff that I'm saying how niggas feel like I ain't like that. But I understand, like, I'm
exactly,
better than a lot
I
of-
understand it, but I'm still not with it. I still don't make fucking sense to me.
All right, but
to
it's
me,
like-
but I understand
No,
why
but
somebody
that's
would do what they
saying.
do.
All right, but it makes sense to me. Even though that's not me, and I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I forgot what it was, but when we first started talking, and he said something, and I'm like, bro, funny. It was like, I don't agree with it, but I understand it fully, because that's just a guy. Like it's a guy. Like that's men. That's no. You know what I'm saying? Like even though like it might not be me, and I don't even know what he said if that wasn't me, but I'm just saying like even if something not me, like cheating, like fucking females just to be fucking, just to get your dick wet, like that's totally not me. But I totally get it because I'm a nigga. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like I get it.
But that's
you
the only reason why I side with her with the whole weak man situation of it, because like I said, I've had the man sit in front of me and tell me that I am tempted and I can't do this. I don't want to cheat. I can't break this, so I'm breaking the relationship in general. And I've had the man that would just go out and fucking cheat.
Right,
just
but
because.
When y'all talk, why y'all generalize it?
What do you mean generalize it? I just gave you both aspects.
But you said I agree with him, but she said that's a weak man thing, and that's why I say y'all, because that's a person.
Because thing. I've had both aspects, and one man is strong enough to sit here and say, you know what, I cannot bring myself to be this low and hurt you, so I'm not gonna do that. And then the other man is a weak man and saying, oh well, I can't break your heart, so I'm just gonna go out and do this and hope you don't find out.
I don't want to break your heart. I just want to get the nut. I'm gonna come back home.
Like, cause men.
I love you. I'm coming back home.
If that's the case,
that bitches
bitches do it too. Yes, definitely.
And then on the bigger aspect of it, it's not even being okay. We can technically say it's a weak man or a weak thing, but it's like, at the end of the day, you got to understand it's not really like, even though the fact that, like I'm saying, even in this whole argument, I'm the type of person that's going to tell you like, nah, I don't want to be with you because I already understand this about my peace more than anybody's peace. And that's what I'm going off of. But I fully understand. Bro, totally, a lot of people don't, like mostly everybody don't get that, because if a lot of people got what I got in my head, a lot of people wouldn't be stressed out how they, like a lot of shit that people go through, I don't even be going through like even like, that's what I'm saying, expressing a lot of stuff in my music and stuff like that is like ways to do a lot of stuff, like how my mindset is. I understand like a lot of people mindset not like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
but could you imagine jerking off every time you wanted to cheat? Man, I have a quagmire arm. That shit is fucking huge.
And that's the thing though. What I understood even about that.
Bitches need to still clear you.
Shit,
cause your ass gonna cheat. You need to
you need to get used to it. You don't know who it is.
See, the thing is,
fix the condom.
Fix the condom. Aaliyah, fix the condom. It's pissing him off. There we go.
See,
thank you.
My thing of it is, it's just like, cool, we've already had that conversation of our do's and don'ts. You already know my personality. I know your personality. Things ain't just clicking, and instead of really bringing up the issue, and I know I can get away with it and come back home and be all right.
But that's the thing. You think you can get away with it?
That?
Yes, because guess what? I did it first.
It's nothing else to say.
But what if she bring your ass back at STD?
You can deal with that?
You said what?
Now what if she bring your ass back at STD?
Then her head going between the wash and the dryer.
Oh, but you can't deal with it then.
Did I give you one?
Because that's a part of dealing with stepping outside of the relationship.
Give you one? If we going tit for tat, should I give you one because you gave me one? We just gonna trade? I give you chlamydia, you gave me HIV?
And you come back like, so, all right, just because I cheat on you, like you just don't give a fuck.
No.
Like that's like coming back with a bit. Oh, so you just didn't care. So you just didn't care
so you
at all.
You didn't care anyway. Okay.
So just, I didn't care about doing it, but I didn't bring you back an STD. Like, even though
into the mic.
Oh, my bad. You don't even know if I asked or not. Like, we not gonna get into. All you gonna find out is the fact that, because you said, oh, you cheated, so what if she bring you back? All right, so because I cheated, but you know I didn't bring you back an STD because you said you bring back to me, and you know I ain't came and said that I had a baby on the way, so you really about to bring back an STD but and think that it's okay just because you cheated too.
It's okay.
You cheated and you brought back an STD.
Listen. The point was is he said that he could handle his girl stepping out if he step out. That's okay.
He said,
but if she bring back an STD, that's a part of stepping out, regardless of whether
he said I can take a smack if I smack you.
It's a part of stepping out, dog. It is.
Listen, what my man is saying is, if I smack you, you can smack me. But if I smack you and you come back and smack me again, you doing too much.
You didn't smack me like
so that. If I come back with an STD, I'm doing too much. But the fact that we out here fucking new people together, well, not even together, separately.
That's
people, y'all gotta set boundaries. Okay, bitch, if you're gonna wear a condom.
It's like, all right, bro, if this is a relationship, if we're in a relationship, right? Is this war? What are we at war?
Why
are you destroying other people
for 50 years?
You did this. You do that with people you at war at. If you touch me, I'm gonna go the limit on you. So So if I'm in love with you and we together, all right, if I make a mistake, it's like, it's not war. Why you trying to smack me twice?
Wait, hold up.
All right, so now it's war. So you saying it's war.
Hold on.
When you
I just want to put this point out. I just want to put this point out.
Okay, put your point out.
Cheating isn't a mistake. It was intentional.
It was.
Okay.
I don't care what nobody says, bro.
It
And I will
was.
fully believe that cheating is never a mistake. It is
It's
fully
never a
intentional. It doesn't
mistake.
matter if you're drunk. If you get fucking raped because you were on drugs and
always
somebody
pull that
fucking
shit out.
roofied you, that's one thing.
That's the
but I'm talking
only-
about like
I
that's the
don't know,
only
man.
time. But I'm talking
As if
about
you-
if you out at the club and you see a shorty and you're drunk and you know you're in a relationship and you end up fucking around with that shorty, it wasn't no, oh, I was drunk, I'm so sorry. No, it's you knew what you was
the
doing.
decision.
You made the decision to
Alright,
do it.
and
So
that's
saying
Whether
anything
it was a
saying that
drunken
cheating is a
decision or
mistake,
not.
it was
Alright.
an accident. No, it was
All right, people
intentional.
gotta be grown. It's like, all right, cheating, mistake. No, cheating is not a mistake. Like,
It's a
like,
choice.
oh snap, I just kicked that bottle over. That's a mistake. I totally didn't mean to do that at all. It's like, okay, no, it's not a mistake like that. Like, I cheated. I knew exactly what the fuck I was doing. There's no way around that. But as a mistake, and like at a time, like, yeah, maybe I didn't care. I really thought I didn't care as much as I did. Or, I mean, that's
That's why you don't make emotional decisions. That's literally why you don't make decisions when you're mad or you're angry or you're fucked up.
We can say, hold on, we can
Just
say
do
this
it.
all day on this podcast, what you should or should not do. But who decides the level? Because no matter what, it's not like you about to hold on.
decides the level.
No. What I'm saying
You.
is neither one of y'all about to walk out here and never make an emotional decision again.
No, nobody.
You just hold on. You might not make that level of an emotional, but who are you to decide? Okay, no, this the emotional decision that I made, that's okay, that's right.
You
But
so
the emotional
mad,
decision that you made
counts
energy.
Pussy?
I like
That what type of anger is that you're so mad at me that
It
you
don't
was
even.
like,
It don't.
I'm
That's
a
what I'm
fucker.
saying. At
Right?
sometimes,
That's my thing.
At sometimes you like.
That's
you have
childish
to,
as shit.
Right.
Really?
Understand
Like,
why that is.
Nah,
All
you
right,
gotta
bet. Watch
understand
this.
how y'all looking
Watch
at it. It's
this.
like
It's from
you
watching
still
it.
saying. That's what I'm saying. So mindset. You said so mad. Like, bruh, a man thing. Just why when you say like how you come up, you say men are weak. First of all. No man, hold on.
We didn't say all men are weak. We said a weak man does that. A weak man cheats.
I'll wait. No. Let me just tell y'all. I'm a man. Let me explain it to
There's a
you.
lot more
Lo
edge out here than I
siento.
thought.
No matter what,
He's an edge.
when you say men are weak, no matter how you said it, anything, a man gonna do anything like, bro, I don't want to be called weak. So
pride.
hold on.
That's exactly what that is.
What
Death
y'all
of the
doing-
fucking
be
ego.
quiet. Oh, hold on. Now I don't even want to say be quiet, but I want to say
Let
Let him know.
I don't want to say be quiet.
No, it's
Big on,
okay.
bro.
Feel
But
the
you gotta
passion,
listen,
baby.
'cause
I
what
like
you
it.
saying
Come
is
on.
like- It's like that's like a woman, like y'all are emotional creatures. So it's like, how you gonna say like I'm gonna put you down, but oh damn, you mad because I'm putting you down? It's like, oh yeah, you weak. Oh, now you mad because you getting in your pride because I called you? No, that's an offensive word. You don't want to be called weak. Nobody wants to be called weak. But as a man that in the environment, go ahead.
Okay. That's where I feel like men go wrong. I feel like men take shit to heart too much. Y'all hear the word weak, or y'all hear one insult or one downside or one
She ain't
negative
wrong.
aspect to y'all, and y'all feel as if that everybody's talking about, oh, you're just a terrible person. I could have just complimented 40 fucking things about you, but I said this one thing that you're struggling with, this is your weakness. You're weak here. And you feel like that's an insult. No, baby, I'm just telling you that you need to work on this.
No, yes.
If
And I don't
I'm
feel
telling you, you need to work on that.
no man is wrong for that, because as a man in the man realm, you have things
Right.
that are not okay for you.
What
to be
other
called.
word am I
Just
supposed
like-
to use for that?
You said what?
What other word am I supposed to use for that?
For being weak?
Yes, what other word am I supposed to use for you making decisions under a certain circumstance
Yes.
that you know that you shouldn't do,
Yes.
but you do it anyway?
Tell me you.
That was
Hold on, I'm
weak.
sorry.
Tell
I
me-
had to
tell
get
me-
off the mic. I
tell
had to
me-
get off the mic.
tell
You
me
just
you-
said it.
you're
You just
disappointed.
said it. You just
What
did
did
not
I say?
exactly what you said without using weak. You just don't want to talk that much.
I gotta
So you want to say weak.
What the fuck?
You
Y'all
just
don't
said-
want to talk that much.
Nah, you just
Y'all don't even
explained
want to
yourself.
talk that much.
Monty,
Y'all
no.
want
I
so
co-sign
much from
this.
us,
No,
but y'all don't
Hold
even
on,
want to
you're
do
not
that
about to say-
shit.
You said, all what you just did is let me explain to you what I gotta say instead of saying weak. That's not gonna offend you.
Bingo.
Rather than saying weak,
Let it go.
I'm gonna say
So
exactly
still
what you
feed
said
your
is what
ego?
you said.
Exactly. Why can't you just kill the fucking ego? Listen. Hold on. No, words have definitions for a reason. Words are created so that we can paraphrase shit.
Yeah.
That's why words are created for paraphrasing. Checkmate, bitch. Because words are for paraphrasing.
Y'all like niggas calling
Words
y'all
are for
bitches?
paraphrasing. This is the
You,
no. I
weak and bitch
apologize.
is
Yeah.
not the same
Yeah.
thing.
No, I'm asking. No.
I was talking to- these are-
We ain't about to hear that. It don't
And
matter. It don't matter.
I call
It don't-
females like I don't find
it don't.
insults to
Yes,
that.
it is.
So me
because
personally,
instead
You
of
calling
saying,
me weak is the equivalent to me calling you weak.
No, it's
It's
not.
not.
No,
It
it's not.
is.
No, it's not.
how is it not?
How can you
decisions
tell a man?
also.
Because if you go to any man and you ask any man, how do you feel if I call you weak and I call you a bitch? Do you feel those are two different? Just because you a woman and you feel like no, because the words are the same, you can't tell a man how
better
a
yet.
word makes him
Listen,
feel.
If I
no,
call you weak
but-
and I call you a bitch, that don't make you feel the same.
No, it made me feel the same. It's no different.
Fina,
If you say I'm weak and you say I'm a
thing
bitch,
is,
that's the same
hold
thing to
on.
me.
Men get so upset and they say it's diminishing of your ego if we call you or your pride or whatever it is when we call you a bitch. But women get called bitches all the time to the point that we've adopted the word where we call each other that. The same thing with nigga. The same thing with nigga. Y'all adopted that and call each other niggas because that's what y'all are used
No.
to. We were called bitches all the
Y'all
time.
call
Now
each
when we
other
call y'all
and it's
bitches,
okay.
it's a
We
problem.
don't call each other weak and it's okay.
But this is my problem.
call
What
each other
other
niggas
word are
and
we
it's
supposed
okay.
to use for a weakness?
Just exactly what you said. Like
what
I told
other
you.
use?
I'm
So
disappointed.
dumb-
All the words like I
No,
said
so-
that you in?
Wait, no, you said
No.
I'm supposed to say I'm
No,
disappointed.
y'all are dumbing
so
it
you
down.
have a disappointment.
Increase it. Don't dumb it
You
down.
have a disappointment.
Then
when
say
you
what
do
she
this.
said instead of weak.
Don't
That's
That
not
doesn't
what she
fucking make
said.
I'm literally
sense.
just sitting
I'm
here.
disappointed in your
That's what-
actions.
The word weak in the, what
That's
you said,
dumbing.
the
Weak is
dictionary
dumbing
shit.
down what she
No,
actually said.
explaining the definition of a
a
word
weakness.
is dumbing it down.
No,
If
it's
I had
not.
to
Exactly.
explain
No,
You're
it's
telling
not.
me to dumb it
No, it's not.
down.
I had to dumb it
No,
for
it's
you.
not. If
That's
you giving
if I
a
gotta give
textbook
you a
of
definition.
if you giving a textbook definition of a word, that's not dumbing it
That's
down.
dumbing it down. Literally dumbing it down. It's explaining a
That's
word.
literally
I have
dumbing it
to
down.
explain what this word means to you.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
2 years.
So if you say
We've
all
been
of that,
going
no,
through it.
because if you say all of that, if she say all of that, what she say at first, and you say, so what you trying to say? The dumbed down version will be, nigga, you're weak. That's dumbing it down.
No, dumbing it down is giving you
It's
the full
the less.
definition.
No.
How? Since when?
Because
It's-
why?
I
You
thought
don't
dumbing
know
it
what
down-
the definition
Hold
of
on.
weak
I
is.
thought textbooks for dummies was always giving you the information in the easiest, simplest
No,
form.
it's
I thought
simplifying
textbook
it.
dummies-
That's what you just said, simplifying it. So weak is not a simplification. The
Hold on.
definition is a simplification.
No, it's not, because if it was a
Yes, is.
simplification.
No,
It's
I get what you're saying. No, you're
it's
right.
not. It's
No,
not a
hold on.
Hold on, no. Let me
Weak
say this.
is the
It's not a
simplification of it.
simplification because, first of all, if she would have said what she said to any guy, half of these niggas are so slow, it's not even gonna process enough that she's calling them weak because she's saying all them fucking words. But at the end of the fucking day,
got a
when
point.
you
He
say
got me.
when
He
you
got
say
me. He
weak,
got me.
it's just like, hold on, I know what that means.
I love making
just
the
know.
motherfucker
I
feel dumb.
that is the simplification
I know.
of everything you, and it's more simplified because it's simpler for her because
Hurt me in a matter of
simpler than saying this whole definition. I'm just gonna
I
say
can't even read the
weak.
names.
I don't know.
It's
so
simple.
stupid.
That's the simplification.
You're right. No,
we saying.
I
what you
mean,
said.
I don't care about being called the B
That's
word. That's me.
woman.
But
They don't never understand.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you. I've been lost for the last like.
2-3 days later, they be like, you know what? I actually understand what you was coming from.
no,
Yeah,
completely.
exactly.
I understand what he's saying, but I don't think he
do.
understands what we're saying.
It's not simplifying. You telling me it's not simplifying it.
Yes, you're saying we have to read the full definition to you because the word itself bothers you. So now we have to read you the whole definition of weakness, so that way it doesn't hurt your feelings.
Breaking down a word,
So it doesn't hurt your
literally
feelings.
simplifying.
And this
I
is
ain't
why
gonna lie.
humans need to kill
No,
the
I ain't gonna lie.
fucking ego. Because if we did that, we wouldn't have to go around fucking Mercury Boulevard, Victoria, fucking all
Yeah,
around the
but
fucking
I mean,
city.
No, because I ain't gonna lie though, because
if you
we on a
going to
podcast
anything-
and we talking, and I just had to do that because like that's how people like I said, you explained yourself when you did the textbook definition. But if you really wanted to simplify it, if we went to Google, do you really think that's the only word? Because they do, what is it, synonyms and antonyms?
I was
It's so
actually
many.
got
Baby, I'm pretty sure there's more
unsatisfactory.
insulting
They go-
words
like-
than weak.
But I'm pretty sure it's way
a
more
pussy.
uninsulting words.
Exactly. There's more insulting words.
I think what he's getting
You a
at, like,
pussy.
at the end of the day, at what he's
It's
trying to
more
get at,
uninsulting
But no,
words also.
listen.
Hold on.
hold on. I get what
it's derogatory words. At the end of the day,
every word has a derogatory side to it.
At the end of the day, and like y'all all been saying,
believe it or not,
it's the
word.
way you say it. It's how you say it to a person. Because if I tell you, I'll be like, Tay, you can't cook for shit. Maybe like, hey, next time, why don't you add some seasoning? It's two different things. If I tell you can't cook, you ain't gonna cook for me again. But
That's
if I tell
not
you
true.
to
I'm gonna try to cook better. It's the fuck.
Nah, you won't.
I don't think you will.
You won't.
Everybody isn't built like me. It's okay.
Man, you are, no offense, but you're just not as different
I
as you
feel
think.
like I'm a fucking ordinary person, but the more I start talking to everybody, y'all make me feel like I'm
a
not.
unicorn.
I don't know. I just feel like you say a lot of
because
things that you
apparently
say
everybody
you would
doesn't
do, but
think
in
that.
reality, when the situation actually happens,
No, because I can admit that I am human. I've had crazy aspects to me. I didn't fucking made mistakes. I did plenty of shit that is human. However, when you experience
see the
life, you
bullshit,
fucking
I
grow
call the
and you
bullshit.
learn from your mistakes. You learn from others' mistakes. You don't always have to make those same mistakes to learn from somebody else.
So what would you do better in your next relationship?
In my next relationship,
Suck more.
that is a fucking great. No, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. A1 there. Let me tell you something.
she's capping, bro.
You better not tell that to the next
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? Like, she be saying a lot.
I don't want to hear that.
You can
You
say
good at sucking dick? Okay, bitch. You
Like,
got
maybe
to
it's
go.
We gotta go find this nigga. We gotta get him out of here.
You got to go.
But that's the thing. Not everybody gets that out of me. That's the point. It's not that fucking easy. I'm not an easy female at all. You have to stimulate my mind before anything, and it takes a lot to do that.
I
Apparently,
love the women that say that shit.
I'm saying.
Because then you break them
You
down in 30
goddamn
days.
right. It takes a lot to fucking stimulate
Apparently
a
it
whole
does.
nother human being's mind. Like people say that shit like, and don't get me, and I'm saying this because don't get me wrong, I do it a lot, but what I'm telling people, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what do you understand what you like? You gotta stimulate my mind. Like, that's your mind.
that's the
I got my
reason.
own mind to stimulate.
Listen. That's the reason why you don't chase nobody that's not
stimulate your
fucking
mind,
worth
girl,
it.
this Friday, you ain't got
You don't
shit to
put
do.
in
That's
that
what you
effort
want.
to
Real
somebody
shit,
that's
if
not
you
worth
said
it.
to-
No,
Listen,
I'm saying that, but that's
Look,
that is the biggest thing for females though. Like,
No,
where are the
it's not
females
just
that's trying to stimulate a
females.
nigga, man?
Listen,
Like,
just
damn.
earlier, just like I was
wanna
saying
fix it, though.
earlier when
They
we was
wanna
talking
fix
about the
life.
marriages,
I
we
ain't
was
even
talking about
gonna
long
stimulate
marriages.
My mind just ride my dick. You feel me?
I'm talking about every
nigga.
female need a nigga that's gonna stimulate.
When we
her
was
mind.
just talking about
I can
long
do that, but What
marriages.
are you gonna do for like?
I met a couple that's been married for
supposed to
50
stimulate
fucking
each
years.
other's mind. If I
Exactly,
can't
though.
fuck your mind, don't fuck mine.
Thank you. This is my thing. I've met a couple that's been married for 50 years.
Yeah, I
And
ain't even gonna- I
stimulating
can't
her
even fuck
mind was
with a dumb
nothing that
chick
was a
anymore,
problem
like-
because that was his best friend. That was the thing.
No,
that,
you got
what they
knowledge, you
said
gonna stimulate
is
somebody's mind even when you ain't really trying to. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
because you're not going to
That's
feel
a
an
fact,
effort to
though.
stimulate somebody's mind. It's not worth it.
Let me.
No, that's why I said, for me, it's never been a problem for me. But it's just when I hear females say, it's like, for my niggas who can't really understand and do. I'm talking for my guys that really
and can I-
is
I'm so
not
sorry.
that
Can
deep.
I say that for instance? Can we stop using our grandparents used to do this, they used to do that, blah 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 blah. Because if they had
No.
if they had the technology that we have now, a lot of our granddaddies would have been caught.
And this,
You know what I'm saying?
and
A lot
hold
of
on,
them.
this is another thing I want to say, right?
for sure.
Because
Granddaddy was
a
caught.
lot of females be saying that though, like, all right, yeah, I want a nigga to stimulate my mind.
caught.
I want a nigga to do that, da 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 da. And that's just like the basic that most females say. And then we getting back into this cheating thing. It's like, if you around here stimulating the female mind, if you around here doing all this stuff, like, it's females who really, that I'm saying, that come and stimulate your mind, you'll be blown away. If you around this motherfucker stimulating the female mind the whole time, if you around here stimulating the female mind the whole time, do you meet a female that comes stimulate your mind,
Sucks.
you gonna be blown away.
Yeah, exactly, like that, blown away.
Oh, you missed it. It's okay.
You know what? Both of you guys still suck a dick.
And honestly, bro, be honest with you, bro. I know how you got caught because I was over there the other day and them motherfuckers was out there,
They
bro.
be watching.
They wait until motherfuckers get out.
They
So I
watching
see how you got
Manhattans.
caught.
They
The
do.
motherfucker was at Manhattan's that night, bro.
Why don't you
Like
get
he
someone
was,
else to blow in your thing?
because it don't work that way. There's a camera in there, so if somebody else blows in it, then they'll see that I didn't, and then I'll
shit.
go to jail.
Oh wow.
Oh, damn.
You gotta
Yeah.
keep air in the bag.
Pretty much. Like,
Put it in the bag
No
and
bullshit.
squeeze that bitch.
no, I mean, I only got until July. I only like
Well,
we're already halfway through May.
We just said
Like,
this on the podcast, so he can't do that anymore. No, that's wrong. We were joking. It was all for giggles
For
and
the
laughs.
podcast, yeah, for sure. But yeah.
Yeah, no, trust me with me, it's fucking, sometimes it's whack when we're having conversations like this, and I'm just like, because if I was lit, I'd be like, no, fuck all of you right now.
I'm glad that he's sober because he would be pissing me the fuck off. He's a yeller.
Are you?
Yes.
when it starts getting as loud as it just did,
Yeah.
I'll get to like how he was just getting excited and
Yeah.
aggressive. I get like that.
I knew he was serious because it's shut the fuck
up.
Wait for that.
This is what we. This is
That's why I
this
was
not
facing
what
this
we
way just in
strive for
case.
though? Is this not what we want? This
That
is
shit
not
was
what
like-
we strive for all the time.
when that motherfucker
That's
said-
the reactions we need, man.
Came in like that. I was
Yeah,
like,
bro,
oh,
moved the
yeah.
mic and said like,
Yes,
for
sir.
the glasses to come down and all that shit.
Yes,
It's like,
sir.
no, but we are at the end of the show. We're already at past 2
We didn't even
hours.
get to any topics for real.
I mean, if y'all want to keep going, we can keep going.
I
want to
keep going if y'all can.
No, that's dope though.
I mean, we can go for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want to make it too long,
Bro, I
but
fuck with you, bro.
I wish
Not a lot of motherfuckers.
yeah,
sit
we
on
didn't
the
get to a
Black Ops.
single solitary topic.
Oh, nigga, you took it over. I love that.
Yes.
I told Monty. I said,
Well,
yeah,
I also remember I
like
have to
that.
get back before 12.
you good? You gonna make it?
See, this DUI shit sucks. Yeah, my car cuts off at 12.
But listen, you got 30 minutes to get home, so you got to be gone by 11:30.
I mean, we could stop at 11.
Yeah, and
That's
you gotta
20
be
more
gone.
minutes, and then I got to be gone.
It's 10:18.
It's
10:38.
10:38.
No way.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, we've been at it, man. I mean, we always can have this like come back, run a part
All right,
two
because I
type
got a
thing, you know what I'm saying?
motherfucking topic. We got to run this
What you
back.
got?
This Mother's Day situation.
What's about it?
Oh yeah. All right, so yeah, because all right, it's Mother's Day. I'm gonna just get to that.
Yesterday was Mother's Day.
Yesterday was Mother's
No,
Day. Yeah,
no,
it's gone now.
Yeah, yesterday is Mother's Day, but on the topic, like I'm saying, like it's Mother's Day. It's Mother's Day. Granted, if you got a man and like, yeah, he your baby daddy, he the mother, like, okay, yeah, you are a mother. But it's like to
Is
me,
it your baby?
huh?
Let's start there. Is it your baby?
Yeah, it's my baby.
Okay, keep going.
But it's like, all right, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he don't do nothing for you. He buy you a car, you know what I'm saying, do something for you, maybe even take you out to breakfast, but it's like, it's Mother's Day. I'm gonna spend that day with my mama.
Okay.
She ain't gonna be here that longer, much longer than you. Like, what the hell? It's Mother's
Exactly.
Day.
Why you think about your mama dying? Listen.
It's life. It's
All
gonna
right,
happen.
okay, so let me say this. So, I feel as if maybe you should have broken your day up a bit.
Facts.
I'm not saying not to spend time with your mom. That's your mom. It's Mother's Day, but that's also the person who raises your creation, your legacy.
So let the kids spend the time with your shit. Yeah.
No,
What they
what
do?
the fuck? Why do y'all think on Mother's Day we want to be around these fucking kids? We around all the goddamn time. Take these fucking kids somewhere, please.
I'm just-
get them the fuck out the house,
Because
please.
at the time, because why you need to why you need to take that time to like really be grateful for your kids, because okay, yeah, you got them any other day, but when you get to the Mother's Day where you at the
No.
age of
Are you
my
trying to
mama,
tell me I got to get rid of my kids?
nah,
Like,
when
I
you
can't
at the
get rid of
age
them?
when you
No.
at the age that you get to my mama, I'm pretty sure she would have spent those Mother's Day with me and I got rid of me back then, because
I'm
she
pretty sure
thrived
she
into-
don't. I'm pretty
No,
sure she
I
don't.
bet
It's
she
one
don't.
day out of a year.
On
I'm
God,
telling
even
you.
I'm a busy person.
Especially-
I don't see my mama. I don't see my mama like
now, but that
Yeah.
one
I think
day
that's
of
what
the
he's
year,
saying.
But even-
I'm sure she doesn't regret
No,
the
I
one
feel
day
you,
of
though.
the year.
No,
she
no.
didn't have to have you.
Like I ain't gonna lie though. Like I mean, if you really want to,
Yeah, ask your mom. Say,
cause I don't
Do
know
you
what she gonna
regret-
say, but I know she be tripping about me not seeing her. So
But
if I ask her,
Let's see.
even then, in the beginning, y'all just said, do y'all think we really want to be around our kids? So what's the factor of us taking the kids and going to spend our time with our mothers?
oh, that's not. Oh, if you want to do it like that, you want to give me the whole day to myself. Take your kids and get the fuck out, okay?
What you doing, boo?
Like I promise you, just to sit in the house with silence all day.
Nah, I'm on this
the greatest
podcast. I
love
want to
ever.
ask you something, right?
I swear to God.
Bro called his homeboy.
I'm on this podcast. I gotta ask
He
you a
called his
question.
mama.
right? All right, so you know how like I don't be getting to spend a lot of time with you and shit, and I'm like, all right, on Mother's Day I was gonna spend time with you. You know that? You remember that, right? Yeah. All right. So the question is like, all right, at this grown age, with me not being able to spend enough time with you, and like Mother's Day would be like really like the time that I try to make out to spend that time with you. But even sometimes, like, and we done talked about that, sometimes it don't even get to work like that, because, you know, I ain't get to spend as much time with you like that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you, all right, before I say that, when we was a kids for Mother's Day, did you used to, like, be like, nah, like, you was trying to get rid of us for your Mother's Day back in the day? Do you regret, hold on, do you regret that now that I'm grown and we don't get to spend as much time?
Yeah, I do.
All right, thank you, baby.
I don't know.
I feel her though. I feel her.
Okay.
Because no, the only reason why I say that
And
is
you got
because
two boys.
I have an 8-year-old son. I have an 8-year-old son. Well, he'll be 8 in August.
I mean,
and he's starting to hurt my feelings a little bit because he does not want to
I'ma call
spend
you
as
back,
much
baby.
time with me. So I do understand how that feels, and I'm preparing myself for when he gets older, when he wants to spend more time with his friends, because that was my best friend. That was my baby.
I find out about my 1 year. He's so. Oh my God, he's just sweet.
Nah, that's what I said. Even before that, I'm already
Right on, we
knowing.
just in love
Cause
with
like
our
when you
kids.
get
What
older
the
and your
fuck?
kids get older, like my mama like, and not even mama, but like anybody, like bro, when they get in that age, they worrying about.
I ain't gonna hold
But
you.
her
one
brother
thing-
just passed away.
one thing that I
Her brother
do-
just
She was
passed
so
away,
happy.
so.
But
She
one
be
thing-
thinking
So
about, you know what I'm
happy.
saying? Like I said, like you said, like, why you think about your mama die? Like, shit, I don't be trying to think about it. My mama, she be telling you know, I ain't gonna be here that long. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
but
Like,
look,
they get, they get older and
That's
they be
one
all
thing
emotional. You know what I'm saying?
that I can say, oh, and that might make me a fucking unicorn, and maybe my kids, because that's one thing I can say about my son. It might sound mad weird that he's 8 years old and thinks about, okay, well, what if you're not here tomorrow? He does think about shit like that. Like, Mom, what would I, like,
Nah,
I
as a
would
little
be
boy,
so sad
yeah,
if you
nah,
weren't
as a
here.
little boy, he gonna think
And
about
it's
that.
like, that's what kind of like makes you want to spend more time with your kid, like as their kid. But at the same time, you still need your space away from them.
Facts, like
definitely-
And there's
You definitely need your
365
space.
days.
But the initial question was
On Mother's Day.
you spending time with your actual mother.
But
because
how
at the end
often
of the
do you
day,
spend
your
time with
mama,
your mother? You don't,
your mama
right?
gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm
there.
just-
Your mama gonna be there regardless. That woman, she might not be there tomorrow.
And we talking about 24 hours.
Now,
And
how
you
often
talking, hold
are
on,
you
that's what I'm saying. Cause
saying?
no, that's what I said when I was on the phone. When I talked to her, I said, "You see, because I didn't get to spend that much time with you because it really that I broke my day up because of that. But at the end of the day, when I'm sitting around, my nigga like that's my mama. I don't care about my baby
fact.
mama. My baby mamas ain't had me. My baby mamas ain't. Know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day,
Don't say
like
you
that's
don't
my
care
mama.
about them. Those,
No, it's not that
you know
I
what
don't care,
I'm
but like
saying?
that's
Yeah,
like
it's
that's my
just
mama.
they want your
You know what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
understandable. And
You
I'm
got
not
multiple?
saying spend your whole.
How many you got? Two baby mamas.
I'm not saying spend your whole day with the.
No,
27-0, baby.
Or whatever. But
Lord.
what I'm saying is, even if you did want to spend the day with your mother, maybe you could have hit her with the, okay, look, I'm going to go spend
Damn,
the
maybe
day
I
with
need
my
to go have me a
mom.
kid.
At 6:30,
No, you
7
don't.
o'clock, I'm going to come back. If
No, you
you took her out, whatever, or if you want, I'm going to come back. We're going to sit down. We're going to watch a movie, smoke a blunt. We're going to vibe, whatever.
You smoking a blunt with your mama?
Some quality.
You never smoke a blunt with your mama?
No, I'm not talking about his mom.
I smoked a
I'm
blunt
talking
with my
about the
mama.
I smoke
My
blunts with
dad.
my
I
mama.
smoke blunts
no,
with my
I'm saying,
mama.
but I'm not talking about the mom in this aspect.
Sorry.
I'm saying, like, if that was your Mother's Day thing, you really wanted to spend some time with your mom, I'm not taking that away from you. You do that. That's your mom. You know what I'm saying? Just make time for me also, because while that is your mom, I am still important. I am raising your future.
Then what we
So
supposed
what
to
you
do
think
with the
I-
kids
what-
that you
what
don't
you-
want around?
Hold on, but what you think I'm doing every other day?
That's mad.
You talking about moms? Or you talking
I-
about
Why you gotta be so selfish, yo?
I'm not saying it doesn't
Baby
matter
moms,
like
okay,
that.
okay, okay.
Because listen, and I'm only saying that because I know on Father's Day, when your day come around,
We don't get shit.
At all.
well, I can't speak for that.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
I
speaking for
definitely-
me personally.
You do for
when
both of them?
Father's
I do for
Day
both
come
of them.
around, that's your time.
I do.
That's your time to go do the things that you like to do and not have to be in daddy mode all the time or in husband mode all the time where you're worried about your family and your kids all the time. Go get a massage. Go chill with your guys. Go to the bar. Go do what you like to do without all that extra shit. So on my day, I fucking expect the same shit that I would give to you. I think that is my problem because I know how I would. I know how I am. So I just want that shit reciprocated. Like I said, I'm not asking you not to spend time with your mother. I just, like I said, I was in Charlotte this weekend. So, like,
Queen City, baby.
absolutely spend time with your mom. But what I'm saying is, you could have spent time with your mother from 8 to 7 p.m. But from 7 to 10, you could have dedicated that time to the BMs. And believe it or not,
Sounds like you
that-
just wanted some dick.
Well,
well, not the
That
BMs,
sounds like
but
some dick time. You
oh,
want
you're
dick
not.
time?
But none of your.
No.
these
Could
are
have said
not
like
your girlfriends?
afternoon.
Nah,
Oh,
are you
okay,
with
that
either
kinda
one of your
changes things.
baby mamas?
no.
That kind of changes things.
Well, look, let me tell
So
you.
these are just baby mamas, not girlfriends.
All you had to do
I
was say
don't
Happy
got
Mother's
no
Day.
problem.
I don't know, y'all.
All you had to do was say Happy Mother's Day.
That's it. If it
That's
was
it, that's
just,
all.
If it wasn't your girlfriend or anything, it's just your BM.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy's Mother's Day. So
Thank you. That's all I was going to say the whole time. All I need is a Happy
But
Mother's
those
Day.
natural females, bro.
You ain't even gotta say that shit.
Like a female to be mad, like, cause they seeing like
She's a murderer.
like other shit going on.
but
So
that
it'd
wouldn't
be
even
like,
make sense. Why would your I'm not trying to be funny, but
Cause
why
I'm the
would
mother
your
of your
baby
child.
mother
That's how they say it. Cause I'm the mother of your
expect
child.
you to spend time with them and y'all not together? Bitch, why?
And it ain't even so much about
I'm not
spending
trying
time.
to be funny, but why?
Cause they won't
the
make it about
family
spending time,
back.
but it'll be about doing more shit.
Like what? You're not my girlfriend.
Like
They still want that family aspect. Let's go take some pictures together.
Yeah.
You're not my girlfriend. It's not happening. You're not my girl. Like, I just don't understand. And vice versa. Like, I have a baby father. I hope he's not watching.
Oh, he will see this.
But
They all do.
Somehow, some
He
way.
goes left. He goes real left. So like literally this weekend, I sent him a picture of his son by the pool, my 1-year-old.
And he started getting real antsy.
He started bucking on me.
Oh wait, damn, that went left.
I was like,
yeah.
wait.
He's a lefter. He's not like a slightly
I was
left.
like,
He's
wait a
not a
minute.
curve.
Because he
He's
said
far
apparently
left.
like we broke up when my son was about I'll say 7 or 8 months, because you get tired of niggas. Damn.
So you broke up him.
Yeah, like niggas do a lot of shit. Like niggas be cheating and shit. As a female, when you get tired of that shit, you get tired. Like you'll put up with it for a long time, but when you tired, you be like, you're tired. I kind of don't like you. So,
But you stuck with that motherfucker.
but you're stuck with him forever, and I love him. Don't get me wrong. I don't like him like that, but I love him forever because we have a kid.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So. That nigga, I sent him a picture. He said, "Oh, you just outliving your best life." I don't
Yes,
get to do
I
that.
am.
Like, nigga, you get your son every weekend, and he's not even. He's a very active father. He gets my son every weekend. He didn't get him this weekend because it was his birthday weekend. So he
On Mother's Day. That's crazy.
that was his. I know, but that was still his time to
Birthday
enjoy
month,
himself. It was his birthday. You know what I'm saying?
How old is your son?
My son is
She already
1.
said this. 1 and 8.
Yes.
Pay attention.
So
So he's for both of them though.
no, my oldest daughter, her dad is deceased.
Oh, okay.
He's from Newport News.
All right.
So yeah.
Understandable. Now that's different.
Yeah, so yeah. I don't know.
I mean,
What about your father?
My daddy? Oh, my daddy not shit. What wait, what's the underlying question?
Nah, you answer my question right there. Because if your daddy was some shit and he was trying to spend time with his daughter for Father's Day, it would be different.
But I mean, but if that's what you just listen, I'm not saying don't spend time with your kids or whatever. If that's what you want to do, like even okay, so let's say on Mother's Day we wake up, we have family breakfast and stuff. At some point of that day, I want some type of like time. It doesn't have to be a lot. I'm not asking for, you know what I'm saying, red
but as
carpet
a woman,
and shit.
what do you want with the
birthday,
time?
give me some
Because
ass and leave me alone.
because me personally, me thinking about what you're saying. What do you want with this time? Either you want me to take the kid away, or y'all want to do something together. You want some dick time. You want some
To be
like what do you
honest,
want?
when
That
it
shit would
is
be
just
confused. That's
like-
irritating.
Okay, so
Because if it's Mother's Day, don't you want me to take the kids?
yes, but if it's okay, so in your situation, okay, so let's say I'll give you a scenario for your situation. Let's say you was with the mother of your child or whatever. You spent majority of the day with your mother, and like I said, around 6 or 7 towards the end of the night, maybe y'all could do a little switcheroo. Mom, can you watch the kids while I take her out to dinner or something? I'll be back to get them in a few. It's really just all balance.
I really can't do that. Like I wouldn't want to do that because like I ain't trying to have my mama watch my kids on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
She probably
feel
got
that.
she got her
Oh,
nigga too.
okay. It's Mother's Day. I forgot we was doing the whole Mother's Day thing. Okay. I mean, yeah, I get it. So then at that point, if you don't want to do it like that, you're not comfortable with that, y'all night may have to start a little later. Get them kids some motherfucking melatonin.
Type shit, right?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Run her a bath and get it situated like that. But it's really just all balanced. But if they're not your girlfriends, I'm not trying to be funny. Sorry, baby mamas, if y'all see this, but no.
No,
If
all
it's
I
not
need
your
is
girl-
a happy Mother's Day.
Oh, fucking well. You're not obligated to do anything for them. I'm sorry. It is the mother of your child. If you want to stop by and give her a card, let her know you appreciate her or something along those lines. But if you do something for her, great. You know what I'm saying?
You always
if
gotta show your baby mama that you appreciate them
Facts.
So
on
yes,
Mother's Day.
great.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
But if that's not your female unpopular opinion, you don't got to do shit for her. I'm sorry. Like, I ain't trying to be funny. You just don't.
No, really, you don't.
I ain't lying. Unless you start paying child support, then shit.
Like,
Sucks
you
to
just
suck.
don't. It just doesn't make sense.
If I'm paying child support, you ain't getting a damn thing.
Oh,
There go these niggas.
Like,
I knew they was coming through.
You ain't
this
getting
the choir, my
nothing.
nigga. Like,
You better take
you ain't getting a damn thing.
You better take that money you get on the 15th and go buy your little outfit or something.
Jesus. Head on my dead
Christ.
body.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Y'all
You
really
asking for
hate
too
child
much.
support.
Because half the time they're not spending it on the child anyway.
You're taking pretty much more than half a man's money.
That does not mean it doesn't necessarily have to be more than half a man's money. You'd be
Fuck that. I don't
surprised.
agree with child support. I ain't gonna lie.
You'd be surprised
I
how
do
many
not.
women fuck themselves by going to child
I do
support.
not.
Because they go sign up for child support thinking they about to get buku bread out of a motherfucker that don't bring in
Motherfucker
bread.
ain't never worked in his
so
life, and
you
you
the
think
one
you
that's
finna get
having to
child
pay
support.
for all
I mean,
of
but
this
that's
shit at the
also
end of the
speaking a
day.
lot about you as a woman. If you fucking with a dude who don't work and don't make no bread, that speaks a hell of
And
a
had
lot
a
more
child
about
by
you
him.
than that guy.
Exactly.
I ain't even gonna hold.
But one
you.
thing I
Because
do want
this
to
is-
say about
but
child
hold
support.
up. This is happening a lot. Is that shorties are fucking with dudes who ain't shit, ain't got shit,
Didn't I
ain't
say
got
this
shit
earlier?
going for them, and then y'all getting mad because they can't pay for the child support. Y'all mad because they ain't paying for shit for you. Shorty, he never had shit when you had him.
Or he ain't taking care of his other kids before your kids, and you still had a baby by him. But one thing I do want to say about child support is, I feel like for child support, if you give a man a limit, it shouldn't be mandatory that he got to pay it in cash. I feel like he should at least come to the organization. Like, you got to, like, all right, if you got to pay $200 a month in child support, you got to either pay the $200 in child support or bring receipts stating that you done got this for the kid.
Yeah.
Like receipts and pictures.
Yeah, I can
stating
see that.
You
I
done
can see
spent
that.
this amount of
Yeah,
money
yeah.
on your kid within this month.
That's reasonable.
Because
as
one
well.
thing that
I'm
I
not
can
even
say
gonna
is that I understand that some people are like, oh no, fuck child support. Because I do feel like child support shouldn't be necessary. Y'all
I am
be
against child
adults.
support,
Y'all should be
unless it's
adults and be able to come to an
Winner.
understanding together.
winning attitude, shorty, I like that.
However, there are a lot of men that really just don't do shit. And let me tell you something: if that girl is down bad to the point that she got to go to government assistance, you're gonna be put on child support any fucking way.
Hold up,
Because
hold up,
the
hold up,
government's
hold on.
gonna say,
Also,
"Why the fuck do you need our help?
Let's
Where's
also
your
take
baby's
this,
daddy?"
Let's take this into consideration. Pretty much both parties probably ain't shit, because if Shorty can't,
Exactly.
if Shorty's looking for him to pay for everything,
No.
that means she ain't got shit going on for herself.
Why
either.
does that mean that she's looking for him to pay everything? The
I'm
point
sorry, I'm
is
sorry.
that she might not have as much money and
My
she's
condom
struggling
fell
with
off.
her kid.
And that's how it happens.
And that's how it happens. They go
Let
to
me restate,
TANF
let me
looking for
restate.
it because they like, oh, I'm not going to child support. No, I'm not putting him on child support.
I wasn't talking
And then
about
look
that. I'm talking about
stupid
the
when
coming off.
exactly, and then look stupid when TANF put their baby
baby's
daddy on
born.
child
Here's
All
support.
my
dogging,
thing.
baby.
I hope the ladies don't call me a pick me, because fuck, y'all be needing to hear this shit sometime.
No, all I'm saying is,
If you get pregnant, oh my God, ladies, I'm so sorry, but I really believe this. If you get pregnant, okay, so it's different situations. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you get pregnant, and then a nigga be like, oh my God, you got pregnant. Then it's like, nigga, what? But if you are just having casual sex with someone, right? And they get pregnant, and the nigga says, don't
Pop
keep
these
that
twin
baby.
bees.
I'm sorry.
And you keep that motherfucking baby, bitch. You're not.
I feel like you are a bright young lady. I feel like you are so fucking bright, but I feel like that was the most unintelligent thing that you ever said.
You're
And the
not
only reason why I
obligated
say
to child
that,
support.
listen, the only reason why I say that is because the both of y'all know what the fuck y'all are doing.
So?
Y'all know
no, but
what
hold,
y'all are
wait, hold up, Tay. I gotta shut you. I gotta shut you down. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up.
Y'all know what y'all are doing. Abortion was not
Tay,
always
shut the
the
fuck up
fucking
for 2
thing.
seconds.
No,
Let
I'm
me
not gonna
speak.
shut the fuck up
You have been
because abortion
speaking
was
this whole
not
night. Let me
always the
speak for 2
fucking thing.
seconds. Hold
Meaning
up.
when?
I see
Not
that you're
abortion,
triggered.
Not when.
Before these whole doctors came up with this whole process of abortion,
But we ain't talking
that
about
was
that.
not
We talking
always
about
an
now.
option. Okay, so because it's an option now, it's right? No,
No,
but
it's
hold up.
not
Hey,
exactly
Tay,
But
my
it's your
fucking
fault.
point.
It's your fault.
Exactly.
It's more so your fault because
Hey, the teacher has-
if a man,
To be able to
Teacher,
walk
hey,
off
teacher.
and be okay
Tay,
because
You can walk off too.
y'all, but
Shut
y'all
the
knew what the
fuck
fuck
up.
y'all
you can
were
walk
doing.
off too.
Yes, both of y'all are wrong for walking the fuck off. It's still a wrong decision.
She's
at
not
the
gonna
end
want
of
to
the
listen to
day.
anybody now because she's
No,
not.
y'all can hear what y'all say. Y'all can say what you're saying.
Okay, so let me tell you something, because I've seen this shit with my own eyes, and I've told my bitches, bitch, you're being stupid.
And he is
Because
No, you're
yes,
no, they're both fucking idiots.
absolutely.
They're both
No, you're not.
This
fucking
is my thing.
idiots.
If y'all are
No.
having casual sex and then you joke
There's no such thing as
around-
casual sex.
Yes, there is.
No, it's not. Sex is meant for fucking sex is meant to conceive. That is what sex was meant for.
Tay,
To
so,
fucking
but you can make it
procreate.
casual. A
Hey,
lot
first
of
it is casual.
Q-tips were not meant to go in your ear, but they go in your ear.
That's the reason why they tell you, well, if you bust an eardrum, that's
So you
your
can't.
fucking
All right,
fault,
so
and
just
you gotta
because it
deal
was,
with that shit,
just
right?
because it was meant for something.
Okay.
Just because it was
let
meant for
somebody speak,
something,
you're
don't
doing
mean you can't use it for something
Don't
else.
sound.
Just because it was
Just
like
because
you
it
said,
triggered
just because
you,
it was
because
meant
you
for
feel
one
a certain
thing
way.
does not mean you can't
I'm
use it
not
for
against
All
something.
right, hold up. All right, first things
Just
first.
because something is an
No, it's my
option doesn't
turn.
make it right.
Shh. Shut the fuck up
It
for 2
doesn't make
seconds,
it right.
please, and
But
let
I'm
me
not
speak.
against it.
Just because something is an option.
Females, this is what we be talking about. Like y'all be saying men take shit too.
I've had an
she got
abortion.
triggered by the simplest
I've
shit.
had an abortion.
I don't. So
Yeah,
I just
this
went
is
through an
me
abortion
it's
myself.
wrong
Oh,
still.
sucks to
It
suck.
is wrong and it is hard.
This is me coming from both aspects of the fucking plane. I've been on
but-
All right, hold on.
both
All right,
I was
this,
just
all right, let me
trying-
say this right
Hold
quick.
on, let me speak because I've been trying to speak for fucking 20 minutes
Okay,
and y'all
my
are getting
bad.
so
Go
fucking
ahead.
annoying.
Go ahead.
For 2 seconds, shut the fuck up, everybody, please.
For
Now
once
I'm
in
going
my
back to
life, I
old
can actually
Monty.
watch.
Shit.
Go, Monty.
Oh, now I can speak? Shut your bitch ass
Yeah,
up.
I gave you
All right,
permission.
what she was saying is that if he tells her, hey, don't do this, he shouldn't feel, because he told her don't go through with it because he know he can handle it. But she decided, no, I don't give a fuck, I'm not killing my baby. That's on her. He said, no, I can't handle it, and he told her straight up, I can't do this, don't go through with it. She decided to go through with it, that's on her.
Out of the shit.
Hold on.
It does not make sense.
Hold on.
If you know that's
She
what
is
comes out of
triggered.
sex, if you know kids come out of sex, why the fuck would you do the shit unprotected?
Hold on.
You knew that shit was gonna
Hold
fucking
on.
happen.
Hold on.
That's fucking idiocy. That's
As smart as you
idiocy. Y'all
are.
are dumb.
As smart as you are, right?
Y'all are dumb.
No, as
Hey,
smart
Monty.
as you are, right?
Coming from a girl with 2 kids and 2
As
baby
smart
daddies.
as smart as you are, right? How can you not totally see the fact of?
Oh my gosh. As smart as I am, I understand what y'all are saying, but the shit still is not logical.
I ain't even say what I
It's
said. yet.
very much logical. If you are having casual sex,
And there is a
it's
thing
no
as
connection.
casual sex. Yes, it
This is not
does.
your
Yes, it
girlfriend.
does.
This is casual.
Maybe not to
sex.
you, but to other
Maybe
people it
like
does.
A one-night stand.
If it's
we bump
unprotected,
into
it's
each
not
other.
casual.
You get fucked up and you don't be thinking sometimes. Sometimes you might slip in a
Well,
bitch
that was
wrong.
idiocy. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
That's
All right, all right. No, 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 no,
idiocy.
no,
It's
no,
not
no.
taken away
no,
from
all
it.
right,
It's
so
silly.
no, you
Yes.
can't.
So
all right,
y'all
this is what I'm
made
saying.
dumb ass decisions and y'all
can't-
stuck with
you
the
can't
fucking
really,
consequence.
You can't decide when you want to be smart, right? So you saying like you stopping at like the most valuable point, like no, it's stupid for him to say that because he
gotta
knew
wrap
what he
up
was
after
doing. Y'all both decided this. But you gotta understand, as a woman, your body is the fucking temple. Just like you say
I've
that,
said
like
this multiple
hold on.
episodes.
Just like you should have known when y'all had sex that sex can conceive a baby. When you have sex with any man,
A
you
woman
should
has more
tell
control.
him unless, and the only way that no matter what he say, it shouldn't matter.
He really is a
Is
head.
if the condom
he is.
if the condom had a fucking hole in it. Because if you understand this, anytime that you have sex, you should make a nigga wear a condom because you don't know.
So
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish.
A woman.
Yes, because it's your
So
temple. Hold on.
adults. So we're not both adults. We're not both
Hold
adults.
on, hold on. Let me finish. No,
Exactly
let me
my
finish.
point is
Let me
both
finish.
parties exactly.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
It's
We
your
are all
vagina.
adults, right? So
wanna
right
finish
now,
inside.
hold on, right now,
Exactly, that's
with
it.
all of us being adults, if you are not looking, at the society of what the fuck is going on, why would you not make every single nigga wear a condom? No matter if he said he wanted the baby, because niggas change.
Literally.
Hold on,
Exactly.
because niggas change. No, but they do. You do because
You do make exactly. You make them wear a condom because
No, you
know
don't.
That.
You.
Why don't I?
If you make him wear a
Because
condom,
you
how the
have
fuck
2
you get
kids and 2
pregnant?
baby daddies.
If you make him wear a condom, how you get pregnant?
Girl in the world or whatever, but people
You didn't
fuck
make
up.
them wear a condom because you wasn't thinking that
People
far.
fuck up. You
so
drunk.
once it happens, and now
Yeah, and I get that, but that's my point. Yes, it's a fucking mistake. It's a drunken fucking mistake.
No, it's a mistake, 'cause you just said sex
it
was
was
a mistake.
no. I said there's no such thing as casual sex because if you're having sex unprotected, you know what the fuck comes out of it. At the end of the day, whether you're drunk or fucking
No, if you
not,
say cheating
an
is a
adult
mistake, how
knows
can
what
having sex is a mistake?
cheating is not a mistake. Neither is unprotected mistake. Neither is unprotected sex.
Okay.
Neither one of those are fucking mistakes. They're
Okay.
conscious decisions.
Okay.
As an adult, we gotta fucking hold accountability and know that these are the decisions that we are making. Now, I can admit that these are fucking dumb mistakes that we're making,
Hold on.
and we try to get out of them. I've done that shit
Hold on,
before.
hold on. All right,
However, that does not make these shit right.
All right, so pardon me. As a woman, right? Like you just said, like out of everything you just said, as a woman, when this whole ordeal starts, baby girl, as me being a man, like whether I'm trying to be with you or whether I'm just trying to fuck you, I ain't trying to really use no condom.
And it's up to
Then
you.
you ain't tryna-
that's what
then I'm
getting
not
to.
tryna fuck
the
you.
The only person, unless I rape you, baby girl, the only
Exactly.
person that can make
to stop
me
throwing the
wear
R word
a
around so
condom to
heavily,
go
guys.
inside of you is you.
Exactly.
So you damn right you need to take
gotta
everything
stop
that
throwing
deals
the R
with coming
word
with your body
Oh
if,
yeah,
if
we
we
do gotta
fuck
stop
this
saying
up.
that word.
Oh,
We
my
gotta
bad.
stop saying the R. Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
we gotta
So
stop throwing it around so heavily.
what,
Yeah.
what word?
The R
R
word.
word.
retarded?
No.
Oh. I'm about to say who said retarded?
Because bro just was like,
Right.
fuck.
No, yeah.
Unless
Facebook
it was
and
that,
shit.
unless it was, you know what I'm saying? You are the like the sole leader in this whole step.
Yes, we are the sole leader, but the man also has he still has control of himself. He also knows what it is that comes out of it.
hold on,
as well.
wait,
in that situation,
but the
just like
woman-
he didn't care, just like you didn't care to make him do it,
But-
he
hold on.
didn't
But
care.
when we tell
Hold
them
up.
that shit, that's a fucking insult. So y'all not
Hold
gonna
on,
act
hold
the
on,
freaking
hold
role.
on. But the point here,
Weakness.
the whole point. Listen, the whole point is that
you're not thinking. You like, damn, I want to feel this.
nah,
You
but you
let
guys have to
him. You
understand,
just is
that's the
weak. You
point.
let him go in raw.
Exactly.
You just
Yes,
You let him go in raw.
exactly. You're both fucking weak and it came out
You
of
are
weakness.
weaker because you need to understand.
You're going too far.
No,
You're
no.
going too far.
You,
That's
my,
all
bro.
weaker.
All right, stop.
And I'm gonna say this because if I was a woman,
We're at time.
I'm saying this.
Stop. We're at time. We're at time. We're at time.
We had 2.5 hours.
We're at 2.5
bro.
hours. The show's only
We
supposed to
way
be 2
too
hours.
long.
We're already beyond. We got to stop. We
gotta go.
are going to bring this conversation back in the next couple of weeks.
sure.
We'll have y'all back and we can continue this conversation because this did get intense. However, okay, when shit gets intense, people have to start letting other people speak. When you get angry and you get frustrated, I get it. But then we gotta just like, because it started getting a little bit too hectic. But I understand everybody's points. But we are at the end of the show, so we will run this back in the next, because we have like guests for like the next 2 weeks or so, or next week. Yeah, next week's guests should be interesting. I gotta make sure they're still coming. But I know that you guys are gonna see these two again for sure, because this has been a very interesting conversation watching you guys go at it. Honestly. Usually it's like us going at it, or you know all
Feels
three
good
of
to
us
take a
going
break.
at it. Yeah, it feels good to just kind of watch other people go at it.
Definitely lit for my first.
Know what I'm
podcast.
saying?
This shit was definitely cool as hell.
But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody watching. This was a fun episode for sure. Until next week, say chill. It's just a podcast. I don't know what I was just.
Peace.